let's get this straight. Don't say I didn't tell nothing without Journey's permission.
Oh.
So please don't say I did
So
not
okay,
tell
that
you
goes back to my
anything.
question.
Right.
Journey
When I
told you to
said
bring that to 2,000
I t-
people.
no, Journey said she said you can talk about it. She was like, just don't say my name. I was like, do you want? I said, what do you want? She was like, I just don't know what to do. Da 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 da. I never talked about it. I went live the same day she told me. I never said nothing. I went live yesterday. I never said nothing. It
Yeah,
wasn't until
Trina
she
dropped
went
her
back.
name. T didn't drop her name. Everybody's
Right,
agreeing on that. T didn't,
right,
but Journey has to know that. Well, maybe Journey didn't think Trina would call her out.
right. So
Hey,
when
Rogetta, your haters
I
came in
found I
here.
found this out yesterday, probably at like 2 o'clock. Right. I never said
Right.
nothing. I went live last night. I was watching her trying to get money on live. I never said nothing. I went live today. She was in my panel. I never said nothing. I'm listening to the lives today talking about it. I never said nothing. It wasn't until she sent me that message like, T, she's doing it again. She's doing it again. And she went live again. She's like, now she's, I didn't even read the whole message. Hold on, let me go look at the message. Hold on. It
Yes,
was
this
some
is
real
about
detail.
if Journey is guilty. Yes, that's one of the questions that you all will be bringing a verdict on. Um, because I want to
Okay, hold on.
know.
Journey said I got her mental health support, hooked her up with free medication. She said she just texted me just now. She's in here. She
Okay, come
said
up,
she was
Journey.
her. No,
She
she
don't
don't.
want
She not gonna come.
what she did privately. She don't want that publicly, and I can understand that.
She said she was her mod for 2 weeks, and she said she didn't. She said I got her mental health support. I hooked her up with free medication.
Hmm.
So she did all of that.
But my question to you is, okay, yesterday Trina broke the rules, right? Okay, Journey did
And
her thing.
he was so sweet.
Who the
He
hell?
played with
You
Riley.
got to go, sorry.
Oh,
Disconnect.
he ate.
Um,
So the message that I got, I'll read it to you because she told me I could.
okay, go
And
ahead.
this, so she said, and I did not read this out loud. She said she is on live telling lies, bad mouthing the shelter, and all the help I tried to give her again. She is acting like she was sent to prison with no help, saying that her daughter got bit by bed bugs. They are mosquito bites that she scratched to bleeding. This has put me in a negative light and she doesn't care. Now she is about to go live with a stranger. Talk about it if you want. I don't care. Just don't mention my name. So that's when I spoke
Record it.
out.
You need to
That
record
so it
that.
wasn't nothing that I just she confided in me and I told her business or anything like that. This
Oh, okay.
happened today at 3:21. I did not read this whole message out.
Question: did they have bed bugs? Because
She said it was
again, I
mosquito
think
bites.
we get into our mode of,
Them shelters,
hey,
them shelters
uh,
did it. I just feel like this is stuff she making up. That's just my personal opinion about
I
that.
know the one in my town I just mentioned had bed bugs. That's why the people said they were gonna sleep out there in the tent in the thing. And when the state went in there, they actually did, and they found mold too. I'm not biased. I don't give a damn. I'm just saying. My thing is, if you're gonna help someone, help them. If they fuck up, just be like, because again, we just me and
Kiana, you
Trina
know
just
you will go off. If somebody did this to you, I swear you
hold
gonna go
on.
off.
What I said today to Trina, I said it in my live earlier today. I said, Trina, I got told when you came in there and I felt you had burned my bridge. But guess what? I just told the person, well, I hate this for her daughter, but the bridge burner has burnt again. That's what I said yesterday, right? And she said, no, it's a misunderstanding, it's this and that. But my whole thing is, if I had helped her and she burnt my bridge, I wouldn't come. I'm not coming back to the app because again, it don't take very long at all. When these people be moving the way they move, it don't take long for that shit to come back on them. I ain't gotta go with a bullhorn. She did me wrong. She did me wrong. I just sit back and watch. I'm like I said, I got 3 to 5 business days where if you really, really do some shit to me, I'm gonna go in on you. But after
Right.
that, you can have that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So what's wrong with what
But why
that's what I'm
use you?
saying.
Why can't she be a
She
woman
didn't
and do it
use
her
me.
damn self?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because everybody ain't built like this, Kiana. You know that. Let's be real. Step back out your feelings real quick. Everybody ain't built like us.
I don't know this lady, so I
Everybody
definitely
ain't
don't
got
have
the
anything against
and you ain't
her.
never heard her name. Everybody ain't got the same voice as we got. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So we can't expect everybody to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people got a bigger reach.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people will listen to somebody else, then they won't listen to other people.
So is this one of those things where this was supposed to warn people to not help Trina?
Shit, I would have did it when she first told me if she would have gave me the go. I sure the hell would have, because it ain't cool. Quit using people. Quit taking people kindness for weakness. Stop. Stop doing that to people.
All right. But y'all get on me when I get on Slim ass for doing the exact same thing without child.
I ain't said nothing to you about what you do.
Y'all be like, we don't want to hear that. He gonna keep doing that. Those were your words to me, T.
What I tell you?
And
You
y'all stop.
said,
Let me say
In
this.
my live, if you
Listen,
went live and did anything on your live, I ain't never stopped you from saying
of
nothing in your
course,
live.
of course, of course.
and
I ain't never.
y'all stop giving people y'all money. Stop giving these people y'all money.
Right. And that's all of them. We can't pick and choose though. You know what I mean? We can't pick and choose.
Some of them need to get out this app and go get a job just like the rest of us.
No, I ain't
Absolutely.
gotta back up. I ain't gotta talk to nobody
I'm
privately.
talking to
Yeah,
the
I know.
people
I'm
that
talking to the people
I'm
in
just
the
speaking in
comments.
general.
No, I'm talking to
I'm
the people in
talking
the
about
comments.
people like
Not you,
Trina.
Miss Mac.
I'm
I'm
talking
talking about
about
the.
people like Trina. They need
No,
to
I'm
get
talking
off.
about the people in the comments and
They
tell
was
them.
working for. They was TikTok. They need to get off this app and go get a job just like the rest of us.
Just like
Let
the
me
rest
say
of them.
this: the person is telling me
Go
I gotta
go
talk to
in on the
somebody.
comments,
The
T.
person is telling me I gotta talk to somebody privately. No, the hell I don't. I don't have to talk to nobody. No, he said to me, ain't no hit dog. You know, I don't gotta talk to nobody privately. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's done publicly. You put that she could have talked to that shelter privately. She could have waited. She could have had a conversation. She could have calmed down. She could have took a breath, and she could have got you. Done sit there and expose this whole shelter.
Right.
Now you ain't got no like. They could have put you somewhere else. Look at how you act, and I told her the same thing. You sitting here acting like this, you messing up chances for them to place you somewhere else.
I got
Cause
something for you,
everything you
T.
do, you gonna burn shit down everywhere you go.
I got something for you, T. You remember you saying something about you being foster care?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we know people who have foster homes and they notorious for doing it. They might buy their children Nikes, but may get the foster kids some skips. They may give their kids the nice food, but give the foster kids, you know what I'm saying, hot
That's
dogs
true.
every
That's
day. That
okay.
shit ain't right.
Okay, I get.
So
I'm
it
not.
seemed like
Listen,
some of these shelters be like
but we don't know that
they
to
ain't
be.
no good. They ain't this. They drug addicts,
Hold on. Hold
schizophrenics,
on. Hold on. Hold on.
downtrodden.
Hold
We'll
on.
give them any damn
Hold
thing
on,
and put
Keyona.
them in.
We can't project though. We don't know that to be true. And that's the thing that like we can't be because we like yes, I've been in a foster care, but I don't think everybody bad. I've been in a group home. I don't think every group home is bad. I've been molested. I don't think every man gonna touch me. You get what I'm saying? So
Well,
at
we're
the
not
end of the
saying
day,
everyone. We're
this
saying
is what
Trina
I'm
was trying to
saying.
show us
We don't
proof that this specific one was like that. Like fuck
okay,
them. Yeah,
she said the food was nasty. Okay, go buy you some food. She was able to go buy her some food. It ain't like she had to eat the food there. She could have go with her and got some food.
So you don't feel her exposing them for taking probably public funds, definitely parishioners' funds, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe again,
We
it may
don't
be a
know if
situation, but
that's true. We
we
talking about
don't.
somebody who put a jacket on somebody's son. We talking about somebody who stole a TV out the hotel. We talking about no, look at patterns. Look at patterns.
I
It's
told y'all about
everybody
that
but not
jacket.
her. We don't know that to be true.
All right.
Go check out the shelter. Go look at the reviews. You get what I'm saying? We don't know if that's true. A person
And
gonna
the
make it.
reviews are horrible from what I was told earlier.
Go check it out.
No, we're not doing the rose. No, we're not calling anybody.
Who picked the shelter? T?
I'm done with
Who
y'all.
I'm
picked the
just
shelter?
saying
T?
these places ain't supposed to.
Wait a minute.
These places ain't supposed to be perfect.
Wait a minute. Who picked the shelter? T?
Journey referred her to the shelter.
Okay, so let me say this too. I've helped people without giving them a dime. You can find places that'll give them a voucher for somewhere to stay, a voucher for food. You can help people without giving them your money.
Yeah, she helped
Yeah.
her financially, and she helped her that way, and with mental health, and with medication, and with getting her daughter in school.
I just think at this point, with knowing, again, Trina cuffing the TV like a briefcase or what have you, what was you expecting? Like, in
What
my
was you
opinion,
expecting?
I feel she
Me?
should have told the shelter, listen, these are her shenanigans,
So
right?
I'm gonna say it like this: y'all victim blaming right now. Y'all victim blaming. That's what y'all do. Y'all
See,
saying
don't do
somebody
me.
they supposed to expect to get burned. Nah, that's what it is. Somebody now what you doing is somebody help somebody. That means that they deserve to get what they get.
No, I'm just saying, like with me, I would have told. I would just like, for instance, back in the day when I used to couldn't keep no job. If somebody referred me to the job, they supposed to be told, look, I'm gonna tell you now, she probably gonna cut somebody out by day 3. I'm gonna tell you now, she's gonna be late. You still can hire her because she still need a job, but I'm gonna let you know now what's up. That's just me. I probably would have told my friend, whoever put Trina at the top of the list, listen, she makes money off TikTok. Homegirl done cuffed the whole TV and set the damn hotel on
Right, but
fire.
then that why would she do like that's the thing? Ain't nobody gonna do that. Like that's what I'm saying. That would be a non genuine help. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
the
Nah,
hell,
man.
because
Like,
at that
come on,
point
man.
you get what you get. Because at that point you get
Right.
what you get. When you go, listen, because you can't blame me. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not bringing you no person who just down. That's wrong to the shelter. To say I'm bringing you a mother and a child who's down on their luck. When that ain't what everybody on this app is saying, because they saying she done spent $20,000 that was made in less than a month. That is not someone that's down on their luck. That's someone who has some issues, and they admit that they have issues. So I'm letting you know again, she be getting her money on that app, but for whatever reason, she's having some issues. Getting to the bread is not her problem. I feel the shelter should have known that. Am I wrong, Miss Mac?
Yeah, and let me say this too. I've helped. Let me say something. She got a kid. There's resources through that school district that'll help her to get somewhere to live for that
But
child.
she done messed up now. That's
See,
what I'm
I'm
saying. Like
saying,
she
see, I've
that's
done that. I've done
that's
that.
what I'm saying, Miss Mack. It was the girl, the daughter first day of school was the same day she got kicked out of the shelter. So
And
she
that
didn't
was
even get to
sad.
tap she didn't even get to tap into her resources. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like sometimes you gotta sacrifice. I grew up in the struggle, right? I watched my mama. You know, I lived in shelters too. We slept on park benches too. You know what I'm saying? So I watched my mama have to make it to the the shelter before 8 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? My mama, but she had to make those sacrifices to
But
get it to
but
get
Trina
to
got to
another
do
level.
stuff. There's resources out there. All I'm saying is I've helped students that mama didn't have nowhere to live, help to get somewhere to live, help them get their food stamps, voucher. But what I'm saying, Trina got to get her stuff together. She got to stop. It sounded to me like she didn't want no shelter. She wanted money to live in a hotel and have you beggars can't be choosers, baby.
They
Yeah, that's
can't,
what it sounds
but
like to me. Like
also,
she sabotaged it so she can, get sympathy to get money to go stay in a hotel, and she can be in her comfort
Exactly.
zone. But
and
T, I
guess
want to
what?
ask
Oh,
you if
child.
you were one on one with her, without all the TikTok fanfare and everybody listening, what advice would you give her? Saying that you've had that past, you've been through that past. If you were one on one without all the attention, and you were to tell her something, like if you were to look in her face right now, one on one, what advice would you give her at this moment in time to move
Yes,
forward?
I would be on Trina's ass. She journey
No,
better.
that was for Miss. That was for T.
Excuse me.
What was you saying,
And I
baby?
ain't
I'm
trying to
sorry.
curse, but I've done it before, and I be on her ass. Not necessarily about that, about her, about this child. I've done it before. You
Right.
hear me?
So what about you, T? If you could have had the conversation with Trina
I
outside of
wouldn't have.
to
I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't have.
no
Because
energy,
many people have had it. I've watched many people have
you
it.
ain't got no energy for
Look,
her.
I've helped a lot of people on this app that y'all may not even know about unless they tell you,
You do
right?
help a lot of
And
people.
I do, and
You
they're
do.
grateful. They're
You
grateful,
do.
and the people that I've helped have actually done some stuff with the help. Like
Right.
the girl I got to move out here to Chicago, she actually has a place. She actually did all the steps. It wasn't easy. She's told her story. She literally had she was sick. She was in the hospital. She got 2 kids with epilepsy. And she still sat in them hotels. She still did all of that. And she made it through. And she weathered the storm until she was placed into a home. So at the end of the day, she had 2 kids in the hospital getting transfusions.
Right.
And she
Do
stayed
you,
positive. She always had a
Slim, get
positive
the
attitude.
fuck out of my room now.
He probably saw me in here. She remained positive. She don't complain. She just got through it. It was hard, and she's younger. Yeah, it was hard for her, but
So
she
at this point,
pushed
you're saying
through.
it's a lost cause, complete
I
lost
can't,
cause.
yeah, listen, I can't say, because I've helped people, because it's been put on my heart to do it, even people that other people wouldn't help, but it ain't been put on my heart to help her. That's probably somebody else's assignment. God ain't put it on my heart to help her. The people that God put on my heart to help, it's only one person that I helped that tried to throw it back, and that's because they went against their word. But anybody else, they've appreciated the help, and they've actually done what they said they was going to do.
So you don't have no energy for Trina
I
at
don't.
all
I don't.
because of how she's moved with the previous help or how she just moved period on this app
Right. Period. All together.
altogether.
And the reason why I speak up for Journey, like I said, Journey did give me permission to talk about it, right? So yeah, she did today. She didn't say we didn't talk yesterday. No, we didn't talk about it. But when she did give me permission, I brought it up in a very mild manner way. I wasn't aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, listen, y'all got to stop the help. You know what I'm saying? These my people over here. You in my panel. My people not finna keep you getting bamboozled. Hell no,
But
no.
you know how the game goes though. You know how the game goes. I mean, everybody wants to feel like they're doing the right thing that day. And I feel that's what happened to Journey because again, in my opinion, when Trina got kicked out, only thing Journey could do to her friend is say, "Girl, I'm sorry." Like, you know what I'm saying? Shorty, I've been her mod and she moved real funny on that app and so on and so forth. I apologize that I mean, again, I feel Trina still light work for a shelter. A shelter seen way worse than Trina. We're not gonna play now. They've seen way worse than Trina and her shenanigans. Okay. So I just feel like all she did was she can say, God, I did my best. I tried. Let me tell the person at the shelter, thank you so much. I apologize. Next time I will vet them a little bit more before I ask you to move them up the list. But I'm still gonna call Cap.
It's still embarrassing, Kiana. It's not
I'm
that like
still gonna call
it's
Cap
everybody's different. You know what I'm saying?
to
And
tell someone who has a
again,
platform of
again,
2,000 people, yes, you can tell it. Whoop do, whoop do, whoop do.
shit.
I'm gonna
If
call
it was
Cap on
me,
that
I would.
shit.
You could call Cap all you want. Like again, I'm a protect Journey, and I guess we can just you call Cap. But I'm standing in front of. At the end of the day, I'm standing
But
right in
that
front of.
ain't one thing about it. T, I've
Yeah.
been in your panels a long time. That ain't gonna never change how we are about each other. You
Yeah,
still
I'm
my
gonna stand.
girl. I'm
Yeah,
still your girl. Yeah,
I'm gonna stand 10 toes down for her, because at the
right.
end of the day, nobody should have never used her. She shouldn't have been used, and it needed to be told. Fuck that. And I'm gonna stand right in front of her.
I feel you, but like I said, to me, she knew what she was doing. But
Well,
I'm gonna let the people vote. I'm gonna let the that's the whole purpose of this.
Let me
But I'm
say
gonna let
this,
the people.
Kiana. Let me speak on Journey's behalf.
Okay.
Just like when Peter took advantage of vet lady. Let's not say that now. Because people do take people kindness for
yep,
weakness, and
yep.
everybody ain't learn how to say damn it no yet.
You
No,
right.
no is a complete sentence. So I
You
want to
right.
speak up on behalf of Journey that she really probably played on her. I had to learn how to say no. And that you have to learn how to help people without giving them your damn money. I'm not giving them my money for nothing. But anyway, so I just want to say that she need to get some Section 8, do whatever she need to do. She got a child, but no is a complete sentence. So I'll speak up on her behalf that she played on her feelings and her emotions. Because
Yeah.
I told that lady, don't you give nobody else no damn money. And I mean that.
Right. Yeah, but section, like I said, now in the shelters, a lot of times they will figure out. Oh
Hold on one
Lord,
second. Somebody
not
said,
the
"Let me see
Mars
the
fight.
Somebody said, "Let me see the messages." I don't owe you shit. I read the message. If I'm lying, Journey will tell y'all what I'm alive for. I got the message right here. I didn't read the message out loud, so I ain't got to show you shit.
I respect that. I mean, I don't feel like you have a reason to lie on it. We saw in 4K that it was clearly some stuff going on between her and that shelter. We saw them put her out. So if Trina hadn't have called the lady out today, we wouldn't have known who told you about it. But Trina called her out. So I mean, it is. I think that's evidence enough, everyone.
She said she, in the same way she called out that's what I'm saying. What person that has helped her, she's walked away silently? Not one. And y'all want Journey to be silent? How many people that done helped this girl, and as soon as she ain't need them no more, she disposed of them, blocked them, dragged them, or whatever if they spoke out? Fuck that.
What is Trina's background? Does she have brothers and sisters? Where is she from?
She's an only
What's the history?
child.
That's a good question. Because
She's an only child.
when they don't burn the bridges with their
Mom and dad.
family,
Where's her mom and dad?
burn their bridges with their family, then they looking for outside help.
Has anybody? I mean, I'm assuming for the haters that she don't have a felony because she was signing up at temp service. Listen, it's been so much. It's been so damn much, and that's another reason why I'm like, Journey, what were you thinking? You know what I mean? I'm not up on the Trina. You was her mod, so you was in the room with her. What the fuck was you thinking?
She said she was her mom for 2 weeks. We don't know what part of 2 weeks that she was her
Okay.
mom. Just because
Well,
she was her mom,
what part has Trina taken a break from doing Trina?
what I'm saying is just because she was her mod don't mean she was in her room every day. My mods ain't in my room every day.
You know, okay, come on, T. Don't play me in my face.
My mods are not in my room every day.
Yes, but guess what?
Wait a minute. And when people ride for you, they ride for you. So sometimes people can see the error that everybody else see, but still have hope. That's that. Why do you think it's people still having this conversation?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Why do you think we're still having this conversation?
True.
Because people are still helping.
Now, let's be clear. I told her today. I said, Trina, I had called you a bridge burner yesterday. I really did. I had called her a bridge. I said that bridge burner has burned another one.
Somebody tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Keyona.
Yes, dear.
I accidentally got up here somehow. Can you drop me?
I will definitely get you out of here, darling.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Enjoy life, baby. Yeah, I mean, she is notorious for burning bridges, but I guess again, like today, when I offered to have her child flown, I heard my name. I guess that's why one of the reasons why they inboxed me, because my name came up about flying her child back to her mother. I sat there and said to Trina, I said, I will book a flight for your daughter on Delta to go to your mom. I ain't giving you no money to send her up there. Period. That's me saying, based upon what the fuck I've seen from way over here, and I ain't been on this app with y'all on this side of TikTok long, but long enough to know if I gave Trina $300 for a flight to Ohio, that baby probably gonna wind up on a bus. I'm just being real. So, or if go at all. So, you know.
What was the response to that? Did you get a response?
She said she'll think about it.
She'll think about it.
That's a no.
Hey, and I'm cool with that. I offer it. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all about all these other people. Once you offer and they deny, you should be like, well, hey, that means I ain't. That's my $300 I get to keep in my pocket.
She's using that child to stay in that state. She using that little girl to stay. It's not fair to that child. She's using that child to stay. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna get too much personal, but I had a student that was going through something like this to her mama. Do you know that child come stay with me? I went through the system that child stayed with me till they graduated from high school because she had a mama like this, more like this. She using that child to stay in that condition.
But okay, let me say.
Okay, let me get. I just got a message from her. Can I read it to you real quick?
Absolutely.
Because I don't know. So she said that I genuinely just wanted to help her. What did I do wrong? I gave her more resources and money. Why am I now a villain? They made more room for her. The damn shelter is full with a 9-month waiting list. Can't she just stop this? I wasn't in there every day. I didn't ask to be her mod. She made me a mod because I checked on her during her bus trip. I never did any mod duties.
Okay. What I'm saying is, when you offer your help and she takes it up, I'll put it this way. It's not fair for me not to get on to Journey when everybody know I was heated with K Dub. Everybody know that.
Right, but maybe you should step back, Keyona. You heated with the wrong people, it seemed like. You heated with the people that's getting burned. You're heated with the people that just was trying to help and then ended up taking a fall because they were trying to help. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe because
But are
we
you
think
though? That's my
yeah,
are you
obviously,
though?
yeah, but when you do that, when you genuinely try to help somebody, that's a slap in the face when they burn you.
Oh,
You know what I'm
most
saying? It
definitely.
is. And we cannot tell them how to respond to being burned.
Right.
So tea time, ask Journey what she learned from this.
She already said she don't want to help nobody no more.
Well, that's let her be like that. She'll come out of that. She'll come out of that. I came out of that. But she gotta learn. She gotta learn. This is a hard lesson for her.
I'm just saying. Me personally, I I would protect myself after watching the moves that Trina has made in the last few months. I protect myself. That's why again I wouldn't go and Trina go to the Western Union and pick up $300 and put your baby on a plane. No fucking way would that happen. It's not gonna happen. But I want to say this, and I don't want to center. But for those of you who are saying, don't help her, she's got that child, she's using that child. I'm so grateful that so many people that like my mom made a ton of money. She worked 27 years straight on the job. But there were people who had to give me clothes and things, and I'm so grateful they didn't go, you're gonna make more fucking money than me. Why would I give you some food today? Why would I buy you some clothes? We the one over here on y'all ain't getting no food stamps over there. We are.
But
Why would I?
Kiana, do you hear what you're saying though?
What?
You the one telling people they stupid for helping her though. So in the same breath, you saying that people you grateful that people didn't say nah, I'm not gonna help her. But in the same breath, the people that helped her, you say, well, why would you help her?
No,
You
no, no,
shouldn't
no,
help
no,
her.
no,
You already
no,
know how
no.
she is.
What I'm saying is when you help her and you come back to the app and try to tell everybody else, don't help her, and knowing she has a child. I said, I'm grateful that people didn't say, your mama got more money than me. Why the fuck would I feed you? Because I would have starved that day.
Because at some
Right?
point she gotta your mama probably your mama was working. Your mama was doing something.
My
So
mom was
people
working, but she was
right,
fucking
people
up the money.
okay, cool.
So,
People might have not knew that, right? And it's
okay, here
different when
come that
somebody else,
therapist.
right?
Okay.
But in a sense, at some point you gotta want to help your own child.
Right.
You gotta see that hurt in your baby eyes. You gotta see that pain. You gotta see that. That has to hurt you enough, right? Where you will make the sacrifices that you need to make. That she don't have you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, even when she got mad at that shelter, she did not have to give the address because
Bathroom.
they could have put her somewhere else.
You're
You get
right.
what I'm saying?
You're
You
right.
can't keep burning
1000%
and burning
there.
and
Yeah.
burning. She could have remained humble. She could have practiced humility and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I broke the rules. Is there anywhere else that y'all can send me? My daughter just started school. Like I tell my daughter too, because I've had to cut my own daughter off, right? I've had to
And
pull
we
pull
are.
the
Yes,
plug from
yes,
her.
ma'am.
And I
Yes,
tell
yes,
her,
ma'am.
if you gonna get help from these people, you can't be prideful.
I can't give her no
You gonna
money.
have to you I told my daughter, you can't be prideful. If you gonna ask people for help, that pride go out the window.
You also can help
Right.
people without giving them money.
True.
You gonna have to
Therapist, what's going on with your internet,
apologize.
girl?
You gonna have to kiss some ass. And that's okay.
So maybe Trina has a humility problem, and maybe do you think that because of her lack of humility, is that why she keeps going through these struggles?
Absolutely. She's tough. She too you know what I'm saying? Like when they kicked her out, I guarantee you, I would have talked them back and let me stay there. I
Hello.
guarantee you, if they wouldn't have let me stay there, I bet you they would have sent me somewhere else. I bet you
They
I
just
wouldn't
saw
have been
they
on
saw my happy
I
ass right on the
guarantee
curb. Me
you.
and my child, they'd have been like, we can't even go home from work today because this
I
bitch is sitting right
guarantee
here in
you
my
it was
face.
going me and my baby was gonna have somewhere to go by the next day and y'all wouldn't have known shit. I guarantee
Yeah,
you.
So,
yeah.
to follow up on the story, where did she end up staying at after she got kicked out? Where did she end up going? Where did she end up staying? Where did her and the baby end up laying their heads for the rest of the night? Anybody
The
know?
comments are saying she's with some strange man, and that really worries me.
You don't even, like I said, you don't even have to give people money to help them. You could go online and Instacart them some groceries or send them.
Right.
All this about money. That's what I'm having a problem with.
So are we okay? So how do we help the child without giving up money though?
If the child needs stuff, send me the list of what she need.
She could sell it.
Then send me the stuff. Send me the stuff from Amazon. Hey, that's not on me.
Okay.
After you send me the list, I'm gonna send you what the child need. But I'm not sending you. I'm not finna send you no money.
Well, I don't know why. Maybe God don't want that therapist up here, but I want one more time.
Miss Matt, can you tell me if I'm wrong? A lot of times
That they're okay.
when there's something that God is trying to teach us and people keep intervening, sometimes we are interfering in what
You
he's
ain't lying
doing.
there, T.
You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
yeah, you're not lying. You ain't even got to get that with Miss Mac. You ain't lying. There are times when we do interfere with what God is trying to teach a person. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Listen, let me tell you something. I got an uncle right now. That nigga owe me $5,000. That was my last lesson in lending somebody money. Him and his wife got in a predicament where she had surgery in their houses. He needed to pay that mortgage for 3 months. I lent that nigga $5,000. He ain't paid me my money yet. So what I learned from that was, if you need a bill paid, guess what? Send me the bill. I pay it. I'm not giving you my money.
Yeah. Hold on one second, Miss Mac. That therapist, we know you was a great, great, great Trina supporter. I would come through, you would send me the lives every day. Sometimes I scroll through and you would be talking in French. We gotta help Trina. We gotta make sure she has enough groceries, she has enough money. We gotta get the what happened?
Okay. I just think that we got to take a step back at this point. As far as we just got to take a step back and look at the things that are going on.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back for you?
I could tell you on the back end. I don't
That's
know.
not fair. Was it a non-humble? Was it someone not? I mean, if you don't mind me saying, the other day we were talking in code to each other in Rose Live. You mentioned that you were told you didn't do certain things. You hadn't done much at all. If was that is that true
Did she say that?
to you?
So we can talk more about some details if you want
Yeah.
on the
I
back end. I just
But here's the thing: we're trying to come up with a consensus here tonight. You have, yeah, you have more than all of us. You know what I mean? A lot of us has been looking. You were up close and in person. You was Trina, Trina's therapist. Trina's,
I was not her therapist, y'all. No, I wasn't. I was not her therapist at all, ever any. For
Okay.
people call
I
me forward
apologize.
and be
I
like,
apologize.
you know how
You
they are.
okay? Well, you were doing a big job, and you caught a lot of heat on this app for it, right? Um, what changed it? I mean, because if we're trying to come to a consensus, as Tea Time is saying, listen, enough is enough. It's scamming at this point. And like I said, what's the difference between Slim and Trina?
Well, that's the
Well,
question that I was gonna ask you, Kiana, after you and Poetic had fell out. I'm like, Kiana, could somebody not say we were doing the same thing and helping to the point of enabling?
no, me, hold on. Remember, my mission was selfish. My mission was stop bullying her. Here's $100 because you got bullied today. Go and buy some frivolous shit with it. That was my instructions.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as like even on your live a couple Sundays ago, when just because I
Spit
was
it
saying
out. Spit it out.
all the same stuff you were saying, I was saying that same stuff, right? Like I feel like I gotta, help the underdog. I gotta.
Yeah, but baby, you went a bit far. You did a bit merch. And that's
Well,
my
I do a
word.
bit merch.
You did a big merch because baby, when you was talking in French, and some of y'all in the comments, because I was like, the therapist done lost her goddamn mind. She gonna have to prescribe herself some shit because she over there in Trina's live hollering, we gotta help Trina. Trina will not be getting paid until June. We gotta get her 500 for rent and hotel. I was like, who the fuck she think we are?
Isha, mute
I
your
didn't
mic.
birth Trina. Mute up, Isha.
Isha, mute your mic. Isha.
I got it. She's
Yeah.
muted. Yeah, I was like, who the fuck the therapist think we are? We didn't birth Trina on this app. I'm not doing that. So I kind of was like, let me back all the way because this is getting crazy at this point. It's like, and that's when some people were saying, hey, they heard people who help when they get that deep with her, they be in on it. They be getting piece of the action. Right. And I said that therapist doesn't realize what that could tarnish her business going that far because people can feel like she's in on if it's a scam. She's in on the shit. So I saw you did back up, but I wanted to know, was it because someone pulled your coattail like, hey, this can look scammy and look like you in on helping people, because again, someone could say I gave because this licensed head doctor said I should help this woman and this woman did me wrong. Now I want to go to the board on her. I was wondering, was that the reason you backed up or because Trina did what this app is saying Trina does? That's what I wanted to know from you. And I think the people want to know. I'll be honest with you. I think the people want to know. What was it?
That. Can I say it on the back end? Can I tell you on the back
No, you can tell me on the front end because let me tell you something.
Permission to treat the witnesses hostile.
Hostile. Yes, I'm gonna treat you as a hostile witness. Let me tell you something. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it. And y'all know me. I stand on what I'm gonna say it in your face, behind your back. Now, T, look, T, I'm in your live every day and grinning skin in your face, right?
Oh yeah, that's how you gotta be. I'd rather you be like that.
Exactly. That's how we get down. I don't want nobody that won't tell me, like, why would you tell me some shit on the back end and I fuck your words up?
I'll say this. I'll say this. I'll say this much.
Mm-hmm. Are you afraid of Trina? Are you afraid? What is it?
She probably trying to keep
I'm
her
not
loyalty.
afraid.
Y'all
It's not
dragging somebody that didn't know her. What makes y'all this the thing?
It's not afraid.
Y'all
It's
trying to
just
make us
like
spill some tea. And she
It's
had
not,
loyalty.
okay. If you say I'm trying to make her spill some tea, that's
Not
not me.
not you. The
Oh.
comments, they tell it. As soon as she tell it, they gonna be like, she was wrong for telling
right.
Trina
Like
this.
that's what I'm saying. Like my integrity will be questioned to just spill it out like that. It's not
Well,
even about being
you
scared.
didn't answer the question of was it about your professional license or was it because she did what Trina does? That's a yes or no question.
Integrity being questioned right now for encouraging people to help her.
So as
So,
my
I'm
professional
sorry.
license is concerned, that only has to do with people that are clients of mine, right? That is what my board and my
Don't try to hide behind your
license has
degree.
to do with.
Don't try to
So,
hide. Hold on. Don't
Miss
try to
T,
hide behind your license and your degree right now.
What do you,
yeah,
she brought up my license. What are you talking
What I'm
about?
saying, okay, so let me go here. You talk to this woman offline, you know whether she's a person that's operating in a good place or space right now. Don't try to hide behind your degree and your license right now. You know Trina's history.
How am I hiding behind my degree and license?
Anybody asked you nothing about your license or your
Yes, she
therapy?
just did. She
Okay,
literally just did.
well,
You know Trina's character, how she be moving on this app, right?
Miss Keyona,
And whether you know, go ahead, Lock Queen.
I just want to add on, and then I'm going to draw back down because right now, the therapist, and I'm not coming at you. I promise you, I'm not. But I, like the lady that was on earlier today, I run a nonprofit, and I have therapists and psychiatrists that sit on our board. When it's a case that we know for a fact, you're supposed to be in training, especially if you have a license, to be able to recognize when you're getting gaslighted, or if it's a case that you need to turn over to certain other authorities. And so right now, I cannot sit here and say I feel like right now you are hiding now behind information or a situation that you decided to participate in. I can't say what your reasoning was for doing it, but I will say this: maybe your heart's intent was right. But I think that there should have been another way that you should have did this. You should have said, you know what? Now that I'm involved, I can no longer be on social media. I can no longer talk about this on these platforms because you did put your license in jeopardy, you put your status in jeopardy, and then now you don't want to answer certain questions. You did not go behind the scene before. You literally did it on live on these platforms. You participated. So why now do you want the respect of us saying, oh, well, Miss Keyona, I'll talk to you about that if with your permission behind the scenes. No, go ahead and have the conversations up front because that's what a lot of people do. They get into mess and they uphold the confusion. Then they want to run and hide behind the keyboards, run and hide behind the mask that you get to put on social media while putting other people in jeopardy, including yourself. And so, where there is a person that wants to come to the forefront, they're watching this and they're going to get dragged because they asked for help and they probably need it. But it's people like, I have to say this, like yourself, that have these licenses and that are on these platforms and y'all take advantage.
Yeah, therapist, I'm gonna be honest with you. The first thing I thought when I saw you saying we got to do this, I was like, she may not realize it, but she's definitely putting her license in jeopardy because if it's a scam, it's a crime. If anything is going on with scam, it becomes a crime. You can't commit a crime. I don't know what state you're in, but you can't commit a crime and keep your professional license in a lot of places. And then if it's Trina needs head help, then that's the help that you are licensed to give it to her. It's not like you will be practicing, you know what I'm saying, as a mechanic. You're a mechanic and you practicing on her head. You are a head doctor. You know what I mean? So I'm like, is she not gathering that she could be in trouble
I'm
with
not.
this shit?
And the last thing I want to add to it is maybe you as a therapist, you also need a therapist. So you will know and a
Don't do
mentor.
that.
Yeah,
Don't
hold
No,
on,
do
hold
no,
on.
no.
that.
Listen to what I'm saying.
This
Listen
is
to what
all a
I'm saying.
trigger.
Because I have a mentor. I have a mentor that sits above me. So when I get into these certain type of situations where I want to be human, you cannot be human when you're offering help. So I'm not throwing shade. What I'm saying is maybe she needs somebody higher than her that will hold her accountable so she won't find herself in these situations in the future. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. But see, that therapist, I'm gonna tell you something that she dropped. But that's why people will do that because they will see you helping someone who clearly needs head work, and they'll see you jumping instead of doing the work. Help, you know what I mean? Kind of helping them along with going along with their show, as opposed to shutting the show down and so on and so forth. Then they go, well, what are you all the way together there? You know what I mean?
And that was just that woman just used coercion on that woman. That's fucked up what she just did. She
Yeah.
came up here, put up her credentials, and made that woman feel like she was wrong for not doing what she needs to do on her credentials. That was just her trying to get some tea. So she came up here, took her credentials, put it in front of her to make her feel like she needed to go ahead and tell something because she had an obligation. That wasn't right what she just did. She just sat there and tried to bully that woman into spilling some tea. That's all it
Well,
was.
not try. She did it.
That's what
She
she
did
tried to
it.
do. Bully that therapist into spilling some
Strategically,
tea.
she did it.
That's what it was. And that therapist is trying to uphold her
Girl, I don't see
friendship
how
she
you do
had.
this shit 7 days a week, T.
Yeah, what therapist is doing is trying to hold the friendship she had up to Trina. Even
So
if she
if
don't
she
fuck
wants
with
to
her no
come
more, she
back
just don't
and
want to
tell her
spill
truth,
no. She don't want to speak. She
She's
don't
gonna
got to
she's
spill
gonna go.
anymore.
She's probably live as we speak. I mean, and it
so
is what
the
it is.
therapist wants to come back and tell her truth because she really never did get out what she
She
really
was
wanted to
wrong.
say.
She's
She
not
was
gonna come
wrong.
back. I
If
know the
we can just
therapist.
give
She's
her
not
a
gonna come
moment to,
back.
if
The
she, I'm
therapist
just,
is not going to come back to this live. You can get over
let's
that
just
shit.
put it out
She will-
there. If she's
she
welcome to
is
come back,
she is typing in her thing right now on live. The camera's going 3, 2, 1. She is live as we speak. I promise
she's
you.
welcome to come back and tell her
She's
truth.
definitely welcome, but
There
she's
you
not
go.
gonna
That's all
come.
we're gonna put out there.
I
But
mean, I think
again,
I
this is just me. With what I saw, I would be trying to get I would be. It's 1,400 people in here. I would be trying to say, okay, this is why I helped. I wasn't in on none of that shit.
But she's done that. She's done that many. You know what I'm saying? She's done
Go
that
be
many
messy.
times. She don't got to keep explaining to everybody. Just like you
When
say, if
she
it was
explained to you,
genuine.
name one time she explained what her
She been
motivation
in
was.
$2 live explaining. She was in Rose live explaining. She's been all over this app telling people
Okay,
her helping for what she was helping the girl for. They done had this girl to the cross ever since she started helping the girl.
but okay, hold on. Help and telling everybody we gotta pay for Trina 583. I remember that day. I was like,
She's
what the
explained it a
fuck is going
lot.
on
She
here?
has. She's been all over this app explaining herself.
You ain't hearing me. I said the day she was the one who would send me every day Trina's live when they were getting the money.
Right, I get that. I'm saying like ever since that is
And
over,
she
like
was saying we. And I was like, this is different. You know what I mean? This is different.
I mean,
And
Manny
then
just
all of
did
a
the
sudden
same
they've
thing,
split
Kiana.
up.
Manny just did the same thing, and I just had to check Manny. He just did the same. We need to help her. We need to help her daughter. It's always somebody that's gonna say we have an obligation to do this, but at some point we ain't got to do shit because we done helped. I ain't helped, so I'm just saying the we has been helping. The we is done, and it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna say we need to do something. But
I don't hold on. For those of you who are saying I attacked her, I don't feel like I attacked her because again, I asked her the other day, like, what's going on? Did she, you know what I'm saying, did she pull her normal? She didn't want to say anything. So that made me go, well, because I know I was like, that girl put her damn license on the line with this shit.
if
So
she was using,
that's the only thing I
if she
asked
was
was a
using her,
yes or no question.
I think
Like,
if she was using her job to make it seem like her job was sponsoring or behind her, then that's putting her license on the line. That therapist
you're
is
wrong.
separate. That therapist is
You're
separate.
wrong.
In
Okay,
her
You're
well,
wrong.
TikTok, is she
I
even
ain't
using her
never.
real name and real
You're
credentials and all
wrong.
that stuff
She's
on
not
her
though. Her
TikTok?
name is that therapist.
You,
Okay.
you
So
ladies
how
and
is it
gentlemen, you
with
have to understand when we deal with the public, we have an ethical. Then y'all remember that when y'all were going to call my company, not my company, but the state on me when y'all agreed to do that when you didn't have any data, but
That's
you
because we thought that you were using your job to get the
thought,
information. That's different,
thought, not knew,
right?
thought
And
I
that's
was
why didn't
doing.
nobody call.
No, they called. They just
Oh,
couldn't
I
do
ain't
a
called.
goddamn thing. But here's the thing: when you work with the public, and you in the medical field, people get the impression that hey, that person okays it, then it's okay. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can
Okay,
easily drag yourself along with some shit.
I mean, we
Just
gonna have
like
to.
just like
I guess
you.
we gonna have
Okay,
to
tea
agree.
time. You have 2,000, hell, 4,000 people in your room on a nightly, right? Salute. And me being the credit expert that I am and been for umpteen years now. And I said, T, let's start selling credit repair in your room. Girl, I give you, you know what I'm saying, I give you 250 off of every one I do. Right? And because again, you looking at me like she's in real estate, she's in mortgage, she definitely know about credit, and I'm over here telling fucking these people up. You think you and me both ain't in trouble?
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to take accountability for that. But
Right.
she wasn't using her.
I
That's
never
a
said,
platform,
here's the
right?
thing. I never said she was. I asked the question and all I got in response was
No. Hear me out. Her being a therapist, she's still an individual, right?
right.
Just because she's a therapist does not mean she's an individual. So who she
I
helped
tell y'all that
outside?
every day. I tell
Who?
y'all that every day.
No,
I
no,
tell
no, no.
y'all that every day, and everybody in your panel go, in your lives go. But you're a real estate. What the fuck they got to do with
I
it?
don't never say. I don't even. Not in my life. Don't. I never said nothing about you being a real estate agent.
When
I
you
don't even.
have no, I said your comments. When you have a specialized degree in something,
That's because it's coming. That's what I'm saying. Separate the two because she wasn't using. Now, if you're talking about home buying and stuff, yeah, they're gonna ask you, Kiana, because you are an expert on that. They're gonna
right?
say, you know what, you're a realtor, so can you give me advice because I know you're in this industry. That's different, right? That was not what she was doing. She was her that separate person was as a person, as a human, was
Well,
helping
you
Trina.
you knew clearly. I didn't know that because I thought Trina was her patient. You didn't just hear me say that to her, and she had to
Right, but
correct
that's an
me.
assumption. Right, that we assume that, but that
But
wasn't the
I mean,
reality.
I didn't know it was just, hey, I'm like you, Naisha. I just saw a chick out there needed some help. I decided I'm a helper. I didn't know that. I thought it was, I've heard your story. I'm offering you my therapy services first, and now I'm going to lean over to the financial too. I mean,
Right,
again,
but
that's
that and
why you have to be
that wasn't what
careful.
it is. She just
She don't
helped the
want to come
woman.
up. I've invited her. She don't want to come up.
She just helped the woman on, she helped her as a person, not as a therapist. She
I
didn't
didn't know
use
that
her
till today.
services.
I swear I didn't know that till today. That's the reason why I asked. I was like, do you know that it can be looked at a certain way? No, that's the reason I did that, because I thought that she started off as giving her therapy, because Trina went again. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been around long, but when that therapist came on the scene, Trina went to talking about medication and how she was taking her meds and so on and so forth. So I was under the assumption that that therapist was getting her, the proper treatment.
Right, assumption, but that's what I'm saying. It definitely wasn't what. That's definitely what wasn't what was happening.
Well, then that clears that up. Then clearly she stopped because Trina pulled a Trina, and not because it was going to affect her license. Then that answers the question.
Yeah.
The hell if a therapist cannot prescribe. A therapist can prescribe. It just depends on what's behind their name. Girl, you done lost
So
your
y'all
mind.
saying y'all using mandated reporter. Y'all gotta stop. If y'all ain't no mandated reporter, please stop doing that.
What
Like
is
y'all
that?
make they want a mandated reporter is someone that calls CPS or
That's a
the
report.
state on people that they feel that their child is not that is in harm's way. You can't
Oh,
lose your
I ain't
kid.
calling the state on
That's what
nobody.
they're trying
I
to
don't
say.
give
She
a
needs as a
fuck.
mandated reporter. She can't lose her kid because she's homeless. If that's the case, we have a whole bunch of kids in foster care, y'all. Stop putting mandated reporting on everything. I'm a mandated reporter. I ain't got nobody on here I need to be reporting. Stop trying to make people lose their kids because they just like stop.
I mean, y'all don't
She ain't
understand.
she ain't done nothing to she
Y'all don't
just got the kid.
understand how the world
The kid is
works.
home. She
That
homeless.
child, I feel that child need to be one of two places. She needs to either be with Trina because that's her mother, and you love your mother. I'm here to tell you. Didn't you love your mom when y'all was on the park bench tea time?
Yeah, I did.
Loved the fuck out of her, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Hello.
did.
So that child don't need to be with two places. She needs to be with Trina or with Trina's mother, but not in no goddamn foster care system. Kill that noise.
You can't, they not gonna take why people saying what is the reason. They're not gonna take that baby away because that girl is homeless.
Kill that shit. And for
They're
those of
not
you
gonna
who
do
do
nothing
that,
about that.
you need your asses whooped.
You want to put her in a system to more
What's
harm, to more neglect.
what's the law in Texas as far as having can y'all Baker Act people in Texas?
Can you do what now? I'm not in Texas, but
Can
what you
you
say?
can you force them to get mental help?
I think damn near every state can do that now. I think damn near every state
Themselves
has.
and
No, I
others.
don't think
You
so.
can't force anybody unless they are harm to
No.
themselves and others.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't
That's
do
Well,
that.
that's what she's saying. That's what
But
she's saying.
she
like
ain't harmful
physical,
right
like is she
now.
abusing them, like physical harm. Like if you can cause harm to yourself and
Yeah,
others,
5150.
that's it.
5150 is actually federal, I want to say.
So what y'all gonna get the woman Baker acted? Y'all ain't shit, black
No,
people.
no, no, no.
Let me say
Not
this.
you, Kiana, not you, but
You can actually
damn.
take
Oh, no, I don't play that. No,
you can actually
no.
take somebody to court and ask the judge to force them to get some type of mental see some type of mental counseling. That's all I'm saying. Based on the fact that she is a mother and that she needs to and now that the can concern of her child. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I guess my biggest thing is just like with Slim, what everybody said, he needs a 12-step program. I'm of this. When you really want off to be done with shit, you don't need but one step, and the step is I'm done with this shit. You know what I mean? So I think I did my best work myself. I sat on the couch. The only thing that did for me was gave me an excuse not to go to work. But when I was sick of my shit and I knew I had to raise my kids and I had to do my thing, it was me and God. And I worked on me, mostly I worked on me spiritually more than anything. And that was something I wanted to tell Trina. She needs to work on herself spiritually. And
Yeah,
I'm not talking about
simple. I wish it was, but
picking up a Bible as much as I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, just get in tune with a higher power. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that a higher power got your back if you believe it has your back. You know what I mean? That was me. I got in my Bible though. You know what I mean? But I can't force that on everybody. And I'm not that person that goes around thumping people over the head with a Bible saying, get into it. You know what I mean? But when you can't do it on your own, you gotta go higher. You know what I mean? And it ain't always to a therapist. You know what I mean? It's not always to a shrink.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes
that
you gotta hit rock bottom.
you gotta hit rock bottom.
And rock bottom is not what we okay, so
Every
that's in your state, Tara. That's not every state. But that's our rock bottom ain't what everybody else rock. Our my rock bottom ain't her rock bottom. Her
right.
rock bottom ain't my rock bottom. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I don't think she needs a 5150 either, because a 5150 they would come being totally honest with you guys, they would come and put her in a straitjacket, and then of course they would put her child in foster care while they're 5150 in her. That's not the answer
I'm
either.
not talking about that. I'm talking about her offering her mental health assistance support to help her to get back on her feet. That's all I'm talking about.
But
Well,
Miss Mac,
usually
the girl
those
did
shelters
that. Journey
supposed to,
did
yeah, I'm
that.
about to say they supposed to have,
Yeah,
most
they had
shelters
all that
have,
ready for
yeah,
her.
they have that
So
come hand in
here's the
hand.
thing. Here's what I believe, and I could be wrong from the patterns that I've seen. She has a problem with authority. Anybody that is over her, that has to give her rules.
Yeah.
Job, shelter, landlord, whatever. She has
I
an
think she has
issue
a
with
problem also with
authoritative
stability.
figures.
I think she has a problem with
Right, and that's
stability
because
too.
of authoritative figures. Because in order to be stable, you have to follow rules. In order to
True.
have security, you have to follow certain guidelines. She
True.
doesn't do that. So that's what the problem is she has an issue with authority. She don't the people in that shelter, you can't tell me what to do. You can't break I can do what I want to do. You
No.
told me not to like it's authority.
True. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know. I was hoping the therapist was gonna let us know, like I said, was it another ungrateful move? Because if it was again, we need to figure out how to help the child without helping, you know, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
if she got all these warrants out for her arrest and stuff, she gonna end up getting that child going she got more fish she got bigger fish to fry.
I've never heard that there's active warrants. This is the first
I
time.
have. I believe she said it.
And they let her in the shelter with them? They supposed to
I
fucking
think they
call the
want.
police.
No, they don't do background checks on you when they put you
They
in there. They
don't?
do. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never been in. I as an adult ain't never been in the shelter.
Then she's in Houston. Where did she come from? How long? How was this warrant? Is it going to show all the way in Houston? Because she just got there, didn't she?
I swear I believe they run background checks when a person
I
goes
don't
into
think
a
so.
shelter. Because I mean, again,
No, they said
most
no. They're saying no up in here.
yeah, she's very bold to have warrants and keep it up cold cash money shit sometime with
You have an active warrant?
have
Gee.
an active warrant. No, that and I don't think Trina has warrants because Trina will let you know her location at all times, and she has these type of people that is mad enough to tell someone read the shit online. I don't care. You think they ain't mad enough to say she at 123 Main Street and she got a warrant for blah 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 blah? I don't believe she got no warrant. I'm not gonna pull a hello. Do you have a warrant? I'm not gonna do that, but
Or
I
maybe she not being truthful then. Maybe that's just something she
Or they
telling
be
people.
nasty. They could call it in and get that child taken away from her, but that's nasty.
that's
Yeah,
nasty
I was
word.
gonna say that as a manipulator, you use anything. You use
Yeah,
tears.
that's why I said
You
that
use
could be
how you
something
can
that she
think
just telling the people.
of whatever can generate a dollar. You will think of anything.
They're saying she
Hi,
said
thank
it.
you, Keyona. Hi,
Hey,
T. Hi,
darling.
Miss Mac.
Hey,
I'm in the state of Texas. I do a lot of work with 12-step treatment centers, MHMR, and for her to be in the state of Texas, they're not going to run. If she didn't get in trouble in the state, they're not going to run a record like to find out warrants or anything like that. This is the only state where I have lived. I've lived in California, East Coast, and everything, but in the state of Texas, they believe in the mother and the child. Basically, just for an example, if she were to be on drugs, they would be able to give her a treatment facility with her kid for her to like get back on track. They believe in issuing her a check. They will basically get her treatment, give her free medication, get a check for $967 a month. She can go to places. There's so many resources for her and her child. They are more apt not to take her child away from her, which is good. But if she's looking for the right place to come, she has landed in the place where if she were to stay in that shelter is one of the ones that are pretty good in the state of Texas. In Houston, is Christian based. There's a lot of rules, but everywhere you go in this state, when it comes to shelters and stuff, there's a lot of rules. So if you can just abide by the rules for at least 6 months, you will be able to get a job, and then to pay for your housing. You'll get a job and they'll pay for your housing for like a whole year with
Yeah,
you and your
Georgia gives
kid.
18 months once a
Yeah.
person goes into the shelter. In Georgia, the Atlanta Mission,
Mhm.
they they hurry up and get you a job, and of course you got to take those classes and stuff like that. They give you certifications, and then they give you a job, and then they put you in housing for 18 months. And yes, they go ahead and get you the glasses, the dental work, the everything. Like day one, you coming in with the dental card. You coming in, well, you actually get a Grady card,
So
and you can go down to Grady and get all the medical care you want once you sign into that shelter. Grady will be taking care of you. But again, then they also have little, clinics and stuff that you can be seen at, and get your eyeglasses and things of that nature, prosthesis for the teeth and stuff like that. They do all of that once they go in a shelter. Now I didn't know about the 967. What you said, T?
I wanna put some people up on game if they ever are in a situation. When you in shelters, even trying to get assistance of any sort, get close with the people in the facility.
Amen.
Like
Not
make
against
like
them.
you get close with them. Like, is there anything I can help you with? You need help with that? Treat them like humans. I promise you, your way in is through the top. Like, and I'm telling you, those people get treated so bad. They get cussed out. They get called out their name. They get disrespected. They get swung at. When you start treating them people like they human, they gonna look out for you hands down. They gonna make sure you straight. They gonna make sure you good. They gonna. I'm telling you right now, when
Yeah.
you trying to get any of those services, when you
Yeah.
just, you put your pride to the side, talk to them people, don't be entitled because they just working for the government. They don't
Let me
own
tell
you.
you, my daughter called herself trying to embarrass me because everybody knows me out here as the powerhouse, and I work housing miracles. So she goes, I'm gonna just, go out my mom's house and I'm gonna go in the shelter. And it's the shelter that I donate a ton of money to every year. And she just knew I was gonna come up there dragging her by her ear. But I knew she was safe. But because not only because I donated, but because my daughter is very well mannered, very well spoken and articulate, they hurry up and got her out that environment and got her straight into her own place. You know what I mean? Because she was so, and she wound up telling me, she was like, they just said, you don't belong here. You're well spoken, you're this, you're that. And I was like, but you give me grief. But in the streets, you're so mannerable. But that helped to get her completely up out of there. And then they gave her the best jobs. You know what I mean? They gave her the best jobs. And so that's why, again, I didn't run my ass up there grabbing them, because I knew they would, doing the right thing by her. And guess what? As soon as her 18 months up in the housing that they gave her, she went her happy ass right back to college. And she will be graduating in May.
Felicia, I got a couple questions for you. Are you familiar with that exact location at this of this place? And what is it? What's the certification for these establishments? Health wise, and stuff like that, condition wise, and stuff like that.
He's asking, Felicia, do you know of the one she was in, and is it what Trina's describing, or?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas, but I did call one of my friends. She's an older lady. And I said, hey, I got a lady that's on the internet with her child. They just moved there from Ohio. What is a place for them to go? And she gave me that place. She's an older lady, goes to church, well known in the community. And she says, let her know if she needs me to help. Just give her my number. But by the time that all of that happened, she was already in the facility. So I'm feeling like Journey had already got her in there or whatever. But then the reason why they don't have food, you can only have water and it has to be in a bottle. There's no plastic containers. There's strict rules. So if you've ever been locked up, I've been locked up before. So it's strict like that, like you're locked down for so much period of time, but it's like the food is just, it's not like the best food, but it's the only food that they're going to give you. And it's certain, it depends on the staff that's on site at that time. So maybe another day it could have been a different food. And then maybe the one day that she did get the food, it was not good, depending on the staff that is available that's there. It's kind of like what T said, get in good with the people that are on staff there. It's going to be beneficial to you either way. But wherever you go, there's going to be rules that you're not going to like. And
Well,
the only reason is because it's really, really clean in that facility.
let's
Yeah.
be clear. If you have y'all been to your kids' school lately, and the $4 you're paying for lunch is giving them some bull crap.
No,
Yeah.
no. Parents don't bombard schools. As a teacher, I'm gonna tell you, and I got to get off here because I got to go to work in the morning. They do not bombard schools like they used to. No, they don't.
Because that food at the school that they serving ain't hitting on flip either
Man,
now.
that stuff
Oh,
is
I do,
trash.
I do
That's
pop ups in.
trash.
I do pop ups, and the school be getting mad at me because one thing I do, I pop up,
And I heard the school lunches are trash now. Have y'all heard the same?
It's trash.
I pack lunches, so.
It's
But
trash. That stuff is trash. Y'all wouldn't
pop
feed
up,
that to my.
I implore people, pop up at your kids' school.
I would not feed that
They
to
don't
my
want
dog. You
pop
hear
ups,
me?
pop ups.
I wouldn't
And
feed
they
that.
charging $4 and you won't feed it to your dog, Miss
I
Mac?
will not feed that to my dog. Do you hear me? That's why I tell my students, bring, how you gonna bring you some lunch? And then you got food stamps. You know how to go in and fix yourself some lunch.
Right.
So
Wow.
Felicia,
And I
how's
don't
it?
know what they had her sign when she went there. They may not have given her a handbook, but in order for them to take her and the baby and her child in, they had to have a registry there. They can't just let her just free willy-nilly in that facility because it's amongst other people. And we don't know what those other people are going to do to that baby either. So, I mean, she's on guard the whole time that she was there. I know she was.
Well,
How are the
Hey
conditions
everybody.
regulated?
Hey
How often?
Keyona.
what's up, T?
I mean,
I was needing to ask Miss Felicia a question because I just heard where you're in Dallas and you have like information pertaining to shelters.
I do.
Um can
T
I
Money, you better not
pass
be
my
needing no damn shelter.
who me?
Yeah.
Um
You better not be needing no goddamn shelter.
I'm not going Keyona, don't do that right now.
So wait, somebody said she in a house with two men and a woman. So you mean to tell me she feel comfortable having her daughter around two men, but she ain't feel comfortable having her daughter around two
somebody
men?
else said she
Let
stayed in
me
the hotel, so I'm really trying to figure out which story it is. Like somebody come with a real story
let me
instead of it just being all over the place.
Hey Frosty.
Where is she at?
Um But
Mhm.
I'm gonna reach out to you on the back end, Miss Felicia, and I see some other people
Please
are
do.
speaking in the chat.
Now, T
Um,
Money, you know we gotta talk. You might well just get
Kiana,
ready. Get
I'm
ready.
trying not to
Get
I'm trying not
ready.
to
Get
burst out
ready.
in
Get
tears.
ready.
I need you to stop. Just chill out for a second. Chill.
T coming to visit me in Dallas after June.
she going through something, y'all. Y'all can hear it in her
I
voice.
know. I'm talking about you, T.
Oh yeah, I'm
T,
coming.
You
I'm
said
coming.
you was coming.
I'm coming.
I love you, T Money.
Yeah, you have 1,000 people in here right now. If you want to tell your truth for right now,
And whoever telling
Money,
me to
just
hurry,
hit me
get the
up.
fuck out
T
my
Money, hit
room.
me up on the back end, and I'll make sure. Just send me a message, okay?
you sound
T
like
Money,
you're
Okay.
emotional
T
right
Money,
now.
you all
We hope
right?
a lot of blessings go out to you. Everybody, drop her some gifts. Drop her some.
Yeah.
Show her
Drop
some
us
love,
some.
everybody. Show her some love. Show her some
Um,
love.
Oh, my heart.
I love you, T. You okay?
Um, I'm okay. Um, it's a struggle, and it's been a lot.
I
It's a
just sent you
lot.
my phone number, okay?
Y'all send T money. Send T money.
I don't wish what I gotta do on nobody. I don't. When you in a position, you barely able to pay the bills. You already struggling. You facing being put out. But even in facing being put out, I got to put this adult out that's in my home with 4 children.
No.
But I got to figure out a way. God keep telling me to take my hands off of him.
What's your cash app, T money?
T Money, for the
Yes,
kids, those your grandbabies.
yes.
Um,
Don't
are
hit
you
me.
able to get now? If you financially not, just let me. I understand, but are you able to get temporary guardianship over them?
The fight I'm gonna have to go through to do that, y'all. I ain't with the stress.
Okay,
I
I'm
ain't
just
with.
saying, like, if he was willing to, would
He
you
ain't
would
gonna.
you do that?
He he not gonna do it.
Oh, okay, okay.
He
Because
not.
there are services that they'll give you if you were able to get the kids. They'll
I can
financially
make
help
it
you with
happen, but that's egregious and it's stressful.
it. Okay.
That's your son?
Yes.
Where's their mother?
They separated, and initially it was supposed to be just him, and he was gonna get himself together. The next thing I know, it's, well, no, let me get 2 of the boys. I just need your help for a little bit. Then the next thing I know is she ain't got nowhere to go. I got to get all 4 of the boys. And it's like it's a forcing to make me help y'all. And it's not right. Both of you all are able bodied adults that year after year after year after year, I have been trying to help direct you, push you to a space where you need to be. And it's one thing after another. It's the disrespect, not caring about my feelings. This was a brand new apartment. Wasn't supposed to be here at all. They came, and the wife threatened to put her hands on me. So I made them leave. And I was here by myself, no issues. I was getting myself back together, back in order. Next thing I know, he's calling, didn't talk to me for 4, 5 months. He's calling saying she gonna make me go to a shelter. She gonna make me this and that. I just need a little help. My sister told me, begged me. My sister stopped talking to me, y'all. She stopped talking to me because she told me, do not let him back in your house.
Mm.
And I said, as a mother, I said, well, maybe I messed up. I'm gonna help him this last time and maybe help get him where he needs to be. He sleep to 10, 11 o'clock. He don't get up, go look for no job. He ain't trying. You say something to his children, then I got to fight.
Right.
They keep my house so nasty on that side of the house that it don't make no sense.
So are you wanting to get Felicia to give you resources so that him and the boys can go in a shelter?
Yes, that's that part of it. Yes.
Okay.
And I got to figure out how to keep my apartment for me. But I'm not going to keep my apartment for you to continue to
Mistreat me.
not appreciate, mistreat, disrespect me.
Wow.
You got to go. And if you are unwilling to allow me to take the children without you here, then your children need to go with you.
Yeah, he needs to leave those kids with you and go get himself together. That's basically what he needs to do.
And I've
But
been dreading saying this. I've been trying to keep from saying this on here. I just,
T, let me tell you, I don't sugarcoat nothing. And my anger with who is because I know your health situation. I'm like, how can he take money from T Money? Knowing her, I didn't know none of this. I just knew your health situation, and I didn't like that grown ass people would have you in their room and in their panels taking money from you. I didn't like that, and I've been saying that for months now. That's part of why the reason they feel I pick on him. I don't like that. T Money is sick. Why would you take money from her? And now to hear that you're not only dealing with it on the app, but you're dealing with it with your own child.
Keyona, it's been a minute since I just helped Trina, but it's been a minute since I've done anything um, to help. Nothing but talk to and try to respect and
When he
encourage
effed up the church's
him.
money, as he said, for his May the 1st rent, I was furious because he sat there in T's live the day before saying, T, I'm gonna pay 200 to keep myself in here. Did he not, T Time? And the next day, because I went in T's live and I said, y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. He's over there begging them people for money. You was sitting there, I'll never forget the look on your face. You dropped, you said, well, I'll figure something out. I have a little wind to let. I was like, I went straight to T's live, like oh, this lady is going through health issues, and he was just popping his shit in a live talking about I give $80,000 away in lives, and you asking this woman who has health issues for some fucking money because you, as you say, fucked up the church's money. Now she got to help you pay your rent.
But he wasn't asking me, he was asking for help,
The whole
y'all.
panel, and you were sitting on it. And you
I
felt you
was.
had an obligation because you said, I'll see you dropped your head and shook it like a mother. I'll never forget, you was his mom. You said, I'll see what I can do. So I can imagine what you do for your son. I can imagine how much you go hard for him. Because I saw you that day going hard for someone who was just popping their shit about giving away $80,000. And you still said, I'm going to see what I can do. I said, I'm going to figure. You said, what day we got to? Yeah, I saw it. So I can't imagine. I know that let your son go to a shelter gonna break your heart. Gonna break you down to pieces. And especially your grandboys. So my heart goes out to you because I know that got to be killing you. Because you have love and sympathy for Slim's ass. So I can't imagine what you got for your babies. And I'm sorry you're going through this on both sides of the track. I really am, T.
I just thank y'all for just listening and thank you
Now,
for all the
y'all,
prayers.
her cash app is actually in her bio, but I want her to call it out though.
It's it is it's actually my full name. It's dollar sign my full name. Let's see.
Who the hell is snoring? I know
Ronzo,
you
press
lying.
drop him.
I
He
know
just
you
came in.
lying. I
Little
know you
monotone.
lying. I
Sweet.
know you lying on my damn page. I know you playing. I know you ain't coming here snoring in my damn page. You got life a
If you
complete
got
mess.
Somebody done got put
if
to
you got
on the
somebody in here that
coochies
can pin
again.
my comment, I put it.
Yeah, put in the thing, and
Yeah.
one of the people will pin it for us. Now you use this on you and your family now. Not nobody else's family that they done created in the last 120 days.
Kiana, me and
I'm
you,
petty
Lord
as a
Jesus.
motherfucker, and you know it, T-Money. How long have you known
Money, I
that?
gave you my phone number and your messages, and I left your
Okay, Miss
message in there,
Felicia.
okay?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
gave y'all pen privileges. Come on, I don't. Now y'all know. I'm just saying, but we
Okay,
want this.
I'm gonna
We
go.
want this.
I'm ready to get down. I got anxiety.
Okay,
Oh,
baby.
I'm
I get
so
anxiety.
sorry.
I've been on this first time I've been live except for on T's pan. I'm all nervous. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm a little smoother than T's panel. T panel, we cut up over there, girl. We have a good time.
I
Nope,
know
I'm setting
TV.
rules
It
and
be too
Yes,
much
boundaries
ma'am.
going
now. No
on. I
more
be
cutting
like
up.
needing some medication or something over there with T.
What you said, T?
I said I'm creating rules and boundaries now. No more cutting up.
Oh, well, you might well just wish me well now.
And X Files was lit today too. It was lit.
I hate
I
I
missed
missed
X
it. I
Files.
hate I
Yeah.
missed it. I jumped in every now and again, but again, one time I heard you say, "This is tea time," and I run a show call, and then the damn phone rang. I said, "God damn it!"
Yep.
So I missed it today, but yeah, you might well. What Charlie Wilson said? At least you can wish me luck, T.
We have a day where we could just what you say, what you and Rose did. I love that. What's it called? Where's the lie?
Where is the lie? We cut up that day. We cut up that day.
Yeah.
All
I'm gonna come down.
right, baby.
Let me have like some of the people I have
You
job.
welcome back anytime, Miss Mac.
Miss
Okay.
Mac, it was
Said I got
a
a
treat
job.
to
I'm
have you
going.
in here.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Thank
Miss
y'all. Yeah, Miss Mac
Miss
gathers. She gathers the girls for me. She gathers everybody for me.
Miss
That's what Miss
Sure
Mac did.
do.
Miss Mac, I'm behind on
T,
my.
I appreciate you coming over here and gracing us with your presence and also setting it straight for your friend. You know, again, it's more than one way to look at things. I apologize to the therapist because my thing was never to get you beat up on or ganged up on in here. But I just had to ask the question, and I apologize because, and I call it like I see it. Maybe had you answered the yes or no question, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But people, when they feel like you playing in their face, they go and be belligerent to you, so, or angry with you. So,
Miss Mac, I was behind on my Magic City account, so I was trying to I was trying to hit your DM.
but tell Journey, we calling off the dogs. We're gonna call off the
Please.
dogs,
She
but
got my baby got anxiety.
she gonna. This ain't nothing but
Come
an
on,
app.
check
Will
your
you
cash out.
please tell these people this ain't
Everybody,
nothing but an
girl,
app?
this be stress. This app be stressing people out. They ain't ready for this. They ain't ready for this jungle.
This app can be a bit much. It can.
Yeah.
Only time this app gets on my nerve is when I don't have any data. Because if I got some data, we
Then
gonna
you
squabble.
then you got people that just keep having to change their name because they get called out frosty. You know, every time they want to sit there and come for somebody, act like they'll come for somebody, but they always got your name in their mouth. And let me say this real quick. I don't need nobody for content. If you come to my lives enough, I don't need to spill no Trina situation or nothing
Who
for
said that?
content.
Who said that to
That's
you?
what they were saying in the comments. Why would I do it for coins? X
No,
Files alone
I'm
be
gonna tell you.
enough.
I told you why I thought you did it. I felt like you got your lick back. Katrina was
Nah,
trying
I
you in
wouldn't
your
do that to
face.
nobody.
Trina
See,
was
this is
trying you
look.
in your face. I know T was like,
I'm gonna send
"What
you
that bitch
something,
do?"
Kiana.
Oh
I'm gonna
hell
send you
no!
something because this scary bitch be on my be really on something. That girl Frosty, I'm gonna send you screenshots of every post that they have about me. This bitch in the comments. She talking about I only address her. Imagine that. As you know, I address everybody.
Yeah,
I'm gonna also send you a screenshot of this same bitch having to come in my page on a fake account
and then having to send me an email telling me how much she enjoyed my live because it was so funny. By the way, haha, this is Wednesday. Because she got to come from a fake account because she talks so much shit about me. I'm so
Well,
sick of her.
when
Like, pick a
she in the
motherfucking
panel,
side.
tell her she up to
Pick a side and
Frosty
stand on
squabble.
business.
Goddamn
Like
it,
this,
squabble.
I'm saying it. Pick a side and stand on business. Every time, everywhere I go, she in a panel with my name in her mouth. And then when I
I'm going
call
to
her
play
out,
my
she say,
Jeopardy
"Excuse me,
music.
excuse me, give
You
me a
ain't gonna play no
second."
music now. You either gonna talk back or you gonna
Keyona, guess what? I asked to come up to speak to you because everywhere I
Come
go, I was
on.
actually in here before she came in. I'm enjoying your live. She
I
keeps
was
addressing
addressing me
me.
in the
I'm not
comments the whole
talking
time.
to her. I never am. She likes to read comments and she
Oh my
attacks me.
gosh.
I don't have backup pages, Sugar. It's my
No, you just
page.
changed your name and your profile picture.
But
That's
why do
all.
you always follow me and worry about
I
what I'm
don't.
doing?
Let me tell you how I figured it
I'm
out.
just a spectator on the app. Just like,
Can I finish
listen,
talking? Then she can
why
go.
are you
Let
always
me
hold
tell
trying to
you
on.
be
how I
on my
figured it out.
head?
Let me tell you how I figured it out
Why
real
are
quick.
you always trying to be on my
Let me
head?
tell you.
Who
Who
is
am
Let
this
me
I?
answer.
person? Who
Let me
are you,
answer.
I'm
Frosty?
just a
She's a nobody.
spectator.
She's a
She
nobody.
doesn't. This is what happens, Kiana. She reads
Can I
comments
finish, Kiana,
and
please?
she
Hold
invests
on, Frosty.
herself.
I'm gonna let you,
Roxy,
Frosty.
yeah, hold on.
Let me let T.
She
Hold
don't
on,
want me to
T.
finish because she know what I'm gonna say.
What you finna say, T?
Only reason why I know who she
Kiana, can I
is
drop and come back
is
on my other
look at
device?
her.
Can you hold on
Look,
for a second? Hold on,
Yeah,
please.
you come back. You come on back. Come
the
on back.
only reason why I know who she is,
Kiana,
right,
stop
is because
instigating.
everywhere I go, she got my name in her mouth, whether it's in the comment section or in the panel. I see a vlog on Poozy Live. She in the panel telling Poozy I'm jealous of her. I go in back, I see a vlog on Bella Live. She go in Bella Live talking about I'm a problem. She say she don't address me. Yes, the fuck she do. Go to the blogs. Her ass is in a panel with the Wednesday. Her ass in Bella Live saying something about me. She don't just talk about comments. I was trying to figure out who the fuck is this Wednesday? Who is this Frosty person? I'm literally looking
Show
going
me where
forward.
I
Can
have
I finish,
ever.
please?
Hold
Can I
on, hold on.
finish?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
in the comments already saying that I'm not lying. They've seen it with their own eyes. She went in Ray to fix her. Bring Ray to fix her over here. She was in
She
Ray to fix her
lying.
live. Okay, I'm
You
lying.
won't.
She was in
I
Ray to
hope you're
fix
getting
her live.
numbers off me.
hold
Oh
on,
my
Get
hold
your
on.
God.
We're
numbers,
gonna
She
let
ain't
you
gonna
girl.
do it
talk.
because she know I'm telling the truth.
Do I get a chance after her,
She know I'm
Kiana?
telling the
Yes,
truth.
you
That's why
do.
Okay,
she not gonna
thank you,
let me
baby.
finish.
Okay,
She
15.
she goes and Ray to fix her panel and say that girl T always got my name in her mouth, but I don't even say nothing to her. She mistakenly thought that just because I'm in the comments, again, she said my name, right? She addressing me in somebody else live. She did the same thing in Poozy Live. It's a vlog on the vlog. Go to that shoe. Go to Proxy. She's in the fucking panel telling Poozy I'm jealous of her. She literally went in Bella panel Sunday and was talking shit about me. She don't just say comments. That's how I figured out who Frosty was. Because I'm trying to figure out who is this person on every one of these goddamn vlogs that's commenting about me. She commented on every vlog, and I'm like, who the fuck is a Frosty? The
That's
only
what
way
I
I
said.
found out who
How you
only way I
jealous of
found
it
out
and you
who she
don't even
was
know who
because she
she
went in Bella
is?
Live and jumped in the panel and started talking
Kiana,
shit about me.
she's not telling you the truth.
Frosty,
Okay.
how can you be jealous of T now? T got it.
I'm not.
Why? Okay, let
Okay,
me
let me
ask
tell
you
you
this.
what it is.
Why are you messing with her?
Well, look at the
So
comments.
no, so when I came in your live, it was
Mm-hmm.
before Tea Time came in the panel.
True.
She reads my comments and then tries to call me out and make me look like something I'm not.
What did you say?
I don't even remember. I just heard her call my
You
name.
was talking shit
What did
about me.
she say,
She was
T?
talking shit
When,
That
about me.
makes you call her
see,
name?
I
She
wasn't.
was
I
talking shit about me.
never. Can I finish? So Kiana, I never have addressed T. And I want to go back to the comment that she said I left in her inbox.
Well, I'm gonna tell
I
y'all
have.
now. We finna do a poll in a few minutes. Is
That's fine.
Frosty fucking with T?
No,
Yes or
she
no? So
no
you
because
better state your case.
okay, let me state
Make
my
sure you
case.
say Frosty,
So
aka
so so
Wednesday.
listen,
Frosty, aka
let her
Wednesday,
have
is
her
she
moment.
fucking
She
with Tea
needs
Time
this.
or
She
not?
needs it. So listen,
I'm telling you, state your
she
case.
needs this moment. So let me do this one time and one time only. So when I came in, I got an invite to come into your live,
You
having a
did.
good time.
Okay.
I hadn't said nothing to her. There's nowhere where you will never see me adding her or addressing her in any live. I've never even been in her panel and disrespect to her. I wasn't in Bella's panel Sunday. I go from live to watch. So
I'm in
whatever
Bella
the,
panel
may I
Sunday.
finish? So whatever the topic
He
of
just
conversation
went.
is, what she doesn't like is my comments. I'm not paying attention to her. She's paying attention to me.
Oh my God,
Yes,
this
I was
bitch
in
just
Poozy
lied.
Live, but the reason I respond and said what I said about her is because she attacks me in different panels when
Hold
she
on,
doesn't
T.
like my
Hold
comments.
on.
I can say what I want to just like everybody else. And she tries
Let
to
me say
tone
this.
police me.
Now, in T's live, them goddamn comments be moving.
Right, but I
So
don't
you
go to her
gotta
live
say
to do that.
something
I've never
that's
done that.
caught
I
for
have never.
attention.
And she can never show you where I have been to her live and disrespect her. I would never do that. I don't care what I feel about a person. I would never go to a
What did she say
person's
in
live.
today's live, T, that made you know, like,
I
this
don't even
goddamn
remember, but
phone?
she said my name. She said,
I
"Oh, she
did
said, baby, I do know, I
not.
do know, I do know."
Okay, that's
I
fine.
do know. They asked.
But the
Let
thing
me
about it
answer.
is, whatever the
Let me
topic is,
answer.
I'm not
They
allowed to
asked her.
comment.
You
Hold on,
I
asked
hold
am
me a
on.
allowed to
question.
comment because I'm
Can I answer?
grown.
What, yes, you can
Huh?
answer, T. The
You
court has
asked me a
asked T a question.
question. Why did I read the letter? Why did I read the letter? She put in the comments for coins. That's what she
I
did.
wasn't talking about that
Come
comment.
on,
See,
man.
that's why you need to
All right,
stop
man.
reading the comments
Hold on.
because I don't even know what letter you're talking about. I have
Okay.
no idea
This is
about what
coins.
even
Okay,
letter.
okay, hold on. What was the for coins for?
Because someone was talking about why people do the things that they do on this app. It was talking about Trina and how come she keep doing. I don't even know anything about a letter. See, I am a spectator. Simply put, that's it. The reason I changed my name is because I felt like I have one page. I have no backup page. That's it. She is
Okay.
trying to connect my comments about to make it about her.
How do you know? Because you came up here with some, as we say on this app, vitriol. If this is y'all first encounter,
It's
why?
not. She's attacked me. This is the third time. This
Do
is
you
the
have something
third time
against?
she.
Do you
So
have
this is
something
what
Kiana, have you
against
ever
happens,
me?
known me?
Kiana. She
me-
Kiana,
takes what
as
I
much as
say
as much as
personal,
I go in,
which makes me
have you ever
wonder
known me just
why.
to
I'm
pick
just
on
a
somebody?
spectator.
I ain't never. This bitch ain't never
I
turned
am.
on a
See, this is what I'm
camera.
saying. She's
She ain't
Hold
calling
on,
got no
names.
Frosty. Hold
I've
on,
never
Frosty. Hold on, Frosty.
disrespected
Hold
her.
on,
She
Frosty.
cannot
Hold
help
on,
herself.
Frosty. T, what you saying, baby?
How many times, Kiana, you just see me going around attacking anybody
You've
just for no
attacked me in
fucking
this
reason?
live
Not even
all
in your
night.
own house. Not
Not
even.
even in my
Now,
own house.
they
But
got stuff
Kiana,
on you
she's
in your
Let
own
attacked
me
me
house.
in
let
this
me
They
finish.
do.
I
live
was
all
asking her a
night
question
long
because
because I was
where's Ray to fix her?
listening
I
and
can't
she
wait to
kept
find Ray
calling
to
me the
fix her.
B word and I was
Oh my
not
God! Because you
talking to
fucking
or
with
about
me.
her. She
You're
has been
fucking with me
attacking
and
me
you're
all night
denying it.
long. I
All right,
wasn't
girl.
leaving because I came to your live because I got an invite and I like it here. She can't tone
Okay.
police what I'm
Read the
talking
comments that
about.
Radiant
And if
just
she
put.
don't know, what she should do is
Read the
ask
comment
me.
Radiant just
She
put.
should ask me what I'm talking about. But she
No, I don't. I
assumes she
already
knows
know.
what I'm talking about. And I
Well,
have made comments about her because
I'm
Who
this
finna
is
bring
the
up the
comment,
third
T?
receipts.
time
Hold
Who
on,
she's
I
comment,
got
attacked
receipts.
T?
me.
I got
T, who
receipts, Kiana.
comment
Don't
you
worry
want me to
about it.
read?
I
This
got
the
receipts.
third time that this woman
Radiant.
has
T.
attacked me over
Radiant.
comments, not about something I said on somebody live or this. That
Wait,
she
oh,
always
Saul.
attacks me for comments.
Let me
You,
go to the
you,
blogs.
she
I
I'm
got
can
finna
you
go
go to
to
on.
the
the
blogs.
blogs. I'm up here as a spectator. I don't give a damn. I don't do what you do,
I'm
boo.
finna go to
My
the
whole
blogs, Kiana.
purpose
I'm
on
finna
this
show
app
you
is
what she
not the
does.
same as yours.
Hold on,
You're
Kiana.
on here because of what
Look
you
how she
do, and I'm
talking to
on
me.
here
Listen,
because what I
look
do,
how she
and
yelling.
that's what and to watch.
Listen to
You're
her.
Well,
getting
Frosty,
get.
they accusing you of being Diamonds.
I don't know Diamond. I
Okay,
don't
don't
even
say
know
no.
her.
Okay, we don't say that
No,
name two
she is
times because if we say it
so.
one more
But
time, here come
listen,
Hoover
Kiana,
bitch
listen to
ass.
me carefully.
But we ain't
Ask
gonna
her if
I'm
say
she
that name
Wednesday.
no more
Kiana.
times.
Ask her if she
Listen,
Wednesday.
Kiana, I'm not
Bitch ass Hoover be
associated.
over here in a minute.
I'm
Ask her if
not
she Wednesday.
associated with any particular content creator
Ask her if
on
she
this
Wednesday.
app. I have people that
Are
I
you
love.
Wednesday? Are you
Yes, I
Wednesday?
am. I am
Okay, she is
Wednesday. My
Wednesday.
name has been I Heart You, but I have the same page. I don't even know how to make a backup
You know
page.
why she changed
I
her
don't
name?
see.
Because
She's
I
gonna
called the
tell
bitch
you
ass
something
out
she
last
doesn't
week.
know.
And she changed her name after that.
Why did I
I'm
change my
wondering who
name
the
T
fuck.
time?
See how you figure out that Frosty was
She,
Wednesday
she,
though, girl?
because
Cause
I
she
don't
That's
change
because she
knew.
nothing
just okay.
about
Let me
me,
tell
and
you.
I
I'm
don't
finna
try
tell
to
you right now because
disguise
she
my
just lied in your
voice.
face.
She
She just
She
lied in
did
follows
your
what
face.
me.
now?
Okay, she ain't gonna let me answer it.
She
Okay.
follows me. That's how she
Hold on,
knows.
Frosty. Hold on, Frosty. How did you figure without hearing her voice that she was Frosty? That she
I
was Wednesday?
figured it
Yes.
out
How
with
did you
Bella
know?
Live on Sunday. That's what I'm trying to
But
tell
guess
you.
what? Guess
When
what,
can I
Kiana?
finish? Can
I
I
was
finish,
in
Hold on,
Kiana?
Bella's
hold on,
live.
Can
Frosty.
I
Hold on, I'm gonna
finish?
mute you 1 second, Frosty. Now what happened, T?
I'm telling you, everything, every vlog you see Wednesday commented on the vlog if it has me in it. Any
Right.
vlog that has me in it, that motherfucker got that name Wednesday all in it, right?
Okay.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm seeing this Frosty page. I'm like, who the fuck is this Frosty person? Like, this Frosty person seems real infatuated with me.
I'm not.
Like, I'm
Trust me.
literally wondering who is a fucking Frosty.
Trust
I ain't
me, I'm
never seen
not.
it in no live.
You
I've
give
never
yourself
seen it
too
in.
much credit.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
You give yourself too much credit.
Okay, cool.
Because
Great. I
I
give
am a
myself too much credit.
subscriber
I'm
for
still
Bella.
talking
I
though.
like Bella. I was in
Oh
her
my
live,
gosh.
and what was the
Can I
topic?
finish,
Keyona,
Keyona?
did you see the live
You see why
Sunday
she
of
don't want to
Bella?
let me
Did you
finish,
see Bella's
right?
live Sunday?
I was
Can I
there.
finish?
Okay, so I was
I
there
saw
too.
it.
So
Can I
why is it that I
finish?
can't? Why does she always feel like she has to
He
call
asked
me
me,
out
how did I know
Tap
it
the
was
screen.
you?
Thank y'all. Tap the screen.
I was in the live too, and I was having a good
He
time.
asked me, how did I know it
She
was
cannot
you?
allow me to enjoy a live without her
Hold
coming
on.
in and
Hold on.
trying.
Kiana,
Why
I
you
didn't even
paying?
say
Hold
nothing in
on.
the
Hold on.
live.
Hold
That's
on.
the funny part. I never said nothing in
Again,
the
what
live.
I think
wasn't
she
in
liked
Bella?
me. I really
What
do.
wasn't in
Gosh.
Bella's live that made you know that this was old girl?
I know
Because
her
she was
voice.
looking for me.
Oh my gosh.
Because she
Oh,
was
she
looking
came
for
up
me.
on the
You see,
panel?
she
No,
yes,
ma'am, I
that's what
did
I'm trying to
not.
tell you. And she just told you she didn't go with Bella. She
I
just told you she didn't go
I
with Bella
go in
live
Bella's live.
yesterday.
I have been
She
in
jumped
Bella's
in the
courts
panel.
before. I don't
That's
know
how I
Bella.
figured
Bella
out
don't
who
know
she
me.
was. You see how she keep talking when I'm talking when you ask me a question?
Yes, because
Because she
when
know
you
I'm not
lie on
lying.
me, Tea Time, I have to stop you.
She
I'm
knows I'm
sorry,
not lying.
sweetie. You are obsessed with me.
Okay,
I
boo.
don't have anywhere I hang out. I go all over the place. I
Okay,
love
Kiana,
these
let me ask you a
lives.
question real quick.
Okay.
Have I
Hold
ever
on.
been to your live and disrespected you?
Frosty. Hold on. Tea time. What's your question, baby?
If I'm obsessed with her, right? Wouldn't I be commenting on everything she's
You
in?
do. You did it all night tonight.
You ain't
You
no.
did it all
You
night tonight
you.
when I was trying to
Oh
enjoy
my
a
gosh,
live
I'm
that
talking
somebody
to
sent
Kiana.
me. Somebody sent
Kiana,
me an
can you please
invite,
tell
and
her
I
to
came
chill?
in and
I
I was
keep
enjoying
muting and she
myself.
unmute like a motherfucker.
Because
I
she
don't have
know
the
I'm telling
power.
the
You don't
truth.
have the power. I don't have the power to mute
She
her
knows
back.
I'm telling the
I'm
truth.
sorry, I got
Looking.
external
Hold
mic.
on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I got like a mute button. Hold on one second.
Because I'm like,
The
Lord.
only reason why I knew who she was is because when she jumped in the panel, I knew the voice. But I remembered the name. Because the
Continental, you a
name was
mod now. I thought you always
in
were.
every vlog there is, Kiana. They got me on it. This motherfucker is in the comments. Who sounds obsessed?
Kiana, this is
Yeah.
coincidence. Do you know there's a lot going on TikTok right now?
Every
Everybody talking
Okay,
about,
I tell you how
you
we
know what
can
I'm saying?
settle
Like
it. I tell you
the
how we can
HB
settle it. I
story.
tell you how
I'm
we
in
can
all
settle
of the.
it.
I'm in
I
all
tell you
of
how we can settle it. Tea Time is a one of the top content creators out there. I would say the D word, but I don't want Hoover over here. She's next. Now, if you can show me 2 times where you commented on something that's about the D lady, the mafia leader, then I'll agree to you. Because I'm just looking at it like large creator to large creator. Matter of fact, we can go to who else? We can add Kev in here, Trip in
But
here.
that's why I don't understand why this is a conversation, because I ain't even a creator. I'm just somebody.
No, and I'm getting that. But what I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
is, if you are, listen to me. If
Okay.
you are a spectator,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Spectators spectate on everything. Like I watched the Hawks when they against the the doggone anyway.
Right.
So my thing is, if Tea Time has a whole plethora of you commenting on shit about her in the blogs,
No.
I need 2 where you comment about other large creators.
So
Like I said,
so
it can
this
be
is the deal.
Kev, it can
This
be
is the deal.
Rick, it can be Trip, it can be the D lady. It can.
I'll make it easy. I'll make it easy.
Yeah,
so wherever
because
I'm
if
at, I'm
not,
commenting
you
on the
are obsessed
topic
with
at
Tea
hand.
Time. I'm sorry.
When I go into a panel, I'm commenting on the topic at hand. I've made comments in here about Trina. She didn't say nothing about that. I made comments about shelters. She didn't say nothing about that. I was actively engaging. She assumes I'm always talking about her. When the reason she
You want
saw
me to pull
me,
up the
the
receipts,
reason,
Kiana?
look, can I finish?
Yes, and I will put you in the big
Keyona,
box.
I had a right
Put
to
you
say
in the
something
big
about
box.
her because we was in this, like, she called me out. I wasn't even talking
Okay,
to
let's
her.
pull up the receipts.
That's why I addressed her, because you're not going to keep saying things to me
You're
and
right.
think I'm not going to say something
You're right.
back.
You're right. Let me pull up the
Do you
receipts.
understand what I'm saying? If you don't
You're
know
right.
what I'm talking about, why don't you ask
Hold
me
on.
what I'm talking about?
No, it's okay. Don't worry
Oh,
about
this
it. Don't worry
poll
about it.
coming as soon as T drop these receipts. I tried to give
I
you.
don't care what she dropped.
I
The bottom line is
thank
T
you,
gonna get
I
smoked
tried
if
to give
T
you
don't
your
leave me
chance to show
alone.
me
She
2
won't
pieces
leave
You
me
know
of
better than
alone.
me. You know better.
where you mess with, where you talk
Keyona,
to us.
I don't
what,
mess with
baby?
her. She has messed with me. And I
Okay.
got many witnesses on this app.
Pull 'em.
Wherever
Bring 'em
I
over.
am, she
Bring 'em
makes
over.
it a point to call
Bring
me
'em
out. I
over.
feel like she's making me famous right now. Maybe I
Bring 'em over.
should
Yep.
become a
Yep.
content
That's why you
creator,
keep changing your
because
name.
she won't. I never call her out.
Yes,
I
you
don't go to
have.
people's apps or their pages
Yes, you
and
have. You went to 3
disrespect them.
panels.
She can never
Can you
show
gonna turn
you.
your? You gonna?
I
turn
have
your
even
receipts,
come
girl?
Well,
to.
hold on. Let me pull these receipts up.
Okay,
here.
get
Pull a
the
receipt, girl. That's all you talk about is receipts. But I'm gonna tell you something, T, and this is the God, honest and God truth. For as
Don't tell
many
me
people that
shit.
rock with you,
Don't
there's
tell
a
me
lot
nothing.
that don't. So what
I
you're
don't care
saying,
about that.
you're going to manipulate, and I don't care. I'm a spectator.
Now
I
I
own
rock
it.
with T.
manipulating.
Let me
I
say
have
this.
never been to your platform and
Let me
disrespected
say
you.
this. T ain't never. I ain't never disagreed with T, but about a couple times. One, I
Well,
disagreed with her.
she can say
Listen
whatever
to me
she
now.
wants. But Kiana, tell the
I
truth.
dis-
Did she not
I
call me out?
She ain't
disagreed
even
with
overtalking
T
you,
earlier
Kiana.
tonight, and I
Yes.
disagreed with T on yesterday when she said, "Rose, you had great no Sunday. You had great intentions for calling that help center." I'm like, "No, the
I
fuck
was
you
trying to.
didn't."
I was trying to. I was
I
trying to.
know,
Kiana,
cause
did
T,
you
I
know?
wanted to
Did you
jump through the
not
phone
notice?
earlier. I
Because
was
you
like, I
asked.
can't wait to get my page back. So
But
I can tell
Frosty,
T she knew better than
I
that
got a quick
shit.
question.
Yes, sir.
I heard you say you didn't like her, and I heard you
I
say
didn't
not
say I didn't
everybody.
like her. That's not what I
You
said.
said
I
not
did not say I
everybody
did not like
likes
her. I never
not
said I
everybody
don't like
likes
her.
her. It's basically
Those
not
words
everybody
never
likes
came
her.
out of my mouth.
You just said that.
No, I did not
Not
say
everybody
that. What?
likes her on
No,
TikTok.
listen to what
Just
I'm
like some
saying.
people
I
like her,
said
not
for as
everybody
many
does.
people that like her, there are just as many who don't. That's
Okay.
what I said.
A lot of people rock with her though. Now let's be
Right, and
clear.
I agree. I used to like
Which
to go to
side
her
are you
lives.
on?
I
Which
used to
side are
like to
you
go to her
on?
lives.
Which
Oh
They
my
side are you on?
God,
reporting
they
me,
talking about
Kiana.
remove tea time. Who
It's
reporting?
her.
Don't
She the
come
I
in
one
here
don't
doing
with
know
that.
that
how.
bull.
I'm sitting here with both.
Listen,
Kiana.
don't come in here. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Don't come in here with that bull.
Kiana, see
Don't
how
come in
she
here.
lying? She wants to be logical with other people, but for me, I am not reporting her. I'm
Don't come
sitting
in
here.
here with that foolishness. Then we can do
I
better than
don't
that.
have that. I don't have that skill. Okay, so listen, Kiana, tell the truth. Now let's go back, and I know you
If you
will.
don't want to see her receipts,
I don't care. She can show you whatever she wants.
well, don't
It's
be
up to her.
reporting her because ain't no
I
way in
don't
hell
know how
nobody
to.
else
I'm
is
not
reporting her.
reporting her.
Can I say
That's
something? Because
not
I don't.
me. It's not me. I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm
Now
looking
y'all
at
making me
you.
mad.
I am not reporting. She wants you to think that
All right,
because
hold on. Till you ready? Cause that shit done piss me off
Nah, I'm
now.
still. Hold on. I'm in the blogs right now.
Kiana.
Now she said
Now
though
who in
she
the
she
hell would
made
be?
a
I
she
mean,
made a hold on,
Tea
Kiana.
Time
Kiana,
ain't
I'm not
said nothing
reporting.
wrong. She ain't used not nary a curse word. What the
She called me
freaking?
a bitch. She's been calling me
I
a
sure
bitch and a
did. I called her a
motherfucker for
bitch.
30 minutes.
I did. I sure did.
I see.
Right. And I have not called her one time. Now, Kiana, okay, I know it's getting tragic. So listen to this. When I came into this live, I was enjoying myself.
Right.
Didn't you hear her call my name out? Because you
I
asked, who
did.
is
I
Frosty,
did.
right? Wait a minute,
You
T.
told me
Wait a
you
minute.
went up in
You
the
said,
you
who
went up
is
in the
Frosty?
panel.
Who is
You went
Wednesday?
up in the panel.
She
You said
called
tea
me
time need to
out
keep my
and
name
she
out her
did not
mouth.
even
And
have
you
justification for it.
I
She
do
didn't know
have
what I was
justification
talking
for
about.
it.
What she should do is stop
Girl.
trying to tone police my movements. I'm a spectator on this app. I don't do anything but spectate.
But let
And
me
if
ask
you're
you a
going to
question.
spend all
Let me
your
ask you a
time,
question.
do you not think that everybody has an opinion about
I
every
don't really
They
conversation that
care.
goes on if
they
they
Being
sit
said
in?
infatuated.
yelling. They said yeah from Frost you're gonna have to bring it down by
Oh, okay. Let me stop. I'm
3
sorry.
decibels because they said yelling
Do the
is
Kiana.
poll. Do the
listening.
poll, Kiana, because
Kiana, you
everybody,
can do
all
a
my
poll.
people.
We don't
We're
matter.
gonna
T,
wait for
because
the
it
receipts and then
See,
we're gonna run
T
this
been
back
waiting
on
for
the
me to come to
poll.
her live so bad so she can get more numbers, and I'm not
girl,
for
I don't
it.
need you for numbers.
Well, then why do you keep
Now
attacking me,
Frosty,
T?
now
T.
Frog,
Okay, let
hold
me
on.
talk to T
I
then,
got this.
Kiana.
I got
T, why
this.
you keep
No,
attacking
don't
me in
talk
the
to me.
comments if you don't know what I'm
You want
talking
me to know
about?
why? Because you were talking to me. Because you do
No,
it every
I
time.
wasn't
Okay,
talking
you
to
asked
you
me a
because
question, so
if
let me
Frosty,
I
you
answer it.
loud.
You
Frosty,
asked
you
me a
loud, you
question,
loud,
let
you
me
loud, you loud.
answer it. You just sat there and said you wasn't in Bella Live on Sunday.
No,
You
I'm
wasn't in the
talking about, let's
panel.
talk about right
No,
now. I'm
I'm finna
asking you,
tell you
why do
why.
you
I'm finna
keep
tell you why.
attacking
Don't
me?
over
Let's
talk
stick to
me.
the topic.
I ain't
Why do you
finna
keep
tell you
attacking
why.
me?
Let me answer
Why
the
do you keep
question.
attacking me?
I'm
I'm
finna
gonna let
tell you
y'all
why.
talk.
Everywhere I go, like I said, I don't know nothing but from the vlogs. Your ass done jumped in 4 panels.
No, but you feel like it's
Excuse me, let
about
me
you, but you
finish.
don't
You
address
asked me a
nobody
question.
else. And I'm starting to
Kiana,
believe that
tell her to
comment
let
that
me
people
tell her
make
to let me
about
answer
you,
the question.
you only address certain
Kiana,
people
did she
because
ask me a
I am
question?
just a spectator and
And
you feel
oh
like
my
you,
gosh.
I know that the reason you fighting me like this is because you want to get the energy off on me that you got for
Yeah,
somebody else. And you need
Yeah.
to stop. You really
Okay.
do, because I'm just a spectator.
Kiana,
Now if you
do
watch
you
me
got
so
some
much,
live
you'll
here,
know that
Kiana?
if I have something to
Because
say
this
to
little bitch
somebody,
asked
I
me to
at
answer
them
a question and then
directly.
she won't let me
I
answer the
ask
Lord.
everybody that knows me,
Oh
if
my
I have
God.
something to say to you, I act directly. I do not talk to you on this app.
Mm.
You can't never show me where I've disrespected you on this app, except for when you keep calling me a bitch and things like
Kiana,
that.
can you mute
I'm
her
gonna
real quick?
respond to that
Because she asked
because
me a
I've
question and she
never
don't allow me to
disrespected you.
answer it.
You've run up on me 3 times and you don't know why.
You won't let me answer why.
Frosty, I'm gonna need 60 seconds, okay?
Yeah, I get it, but the
Do
thing
not
is, it's
unmute.
frustrating when she keep trying
Frosty,
to. She's
do
dodging
not
You
and
know I know
deflecting and
unmute
all
I
this
for
know
stuff.
that's
Just because
right.
60
you're who you
seconds.
are on this app, T, don't mean you.
All right. Go ahead, T.
Like I said, I don't be worried about this woman or thinking about this woman. I had already blocked her out of my life earlier this year. I blocked her. I
Big
legit
girl
blocked
panties on
her.
to have a
Oh my
conversation with me.
gosh. I
Mm-hmm.
blocked her.
Find me and inbox
Oh
me if you
my
want to have a.
gosh. Kiana,
I got it.
this
Because what you're doing
heifer.
is lying.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
One
come
more
on.
time, and I'm gonna take her on out.
There you go.
So I literally legit
The
blocked her.
bailiff is in. Okay, she's good.
So Kiana, I literally legit blocked her. This heifer jumps up in my inbox one day after I already blocked her, which means she goes and watches me from fake accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the person saying I'm obsessed with her, right?
Right.
I blocked her from my account, from my page. She messaged me from a fake page telling me how funny the live was, and then goes to tell me who she is.
What?
I just want you to know I enjoyed your live today. We had a roast session. And she wanted to tell me just how much she enjoyed my live and said, by the way, this is Wednesday. I'm obsessed with her though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I accept, you know me, I'm a forgiver. I accepted her back in my space,
Yep, that's you.
right? The next time I ain't said nothing to this woman. I don't even see this woman. I'm up in one of the blogs. She go and I see this girl go up in Poozy live. She in the panel talking about Tea Time's just jealous of you. Women like her, they're jealous. They're woo woo woo. I'm listening like, what? Then I hear her in another, she in Bella Live on court. She one of the jurors talking shit. Right? So when I see her ass in another live, I say, yo, Wednesday, you got something to say to me, come holler at me. I'm right here. That's why I called her ass out. Because everywhere I go, she got my name in her fucking mouth. Now I'm here. What's up? You got something to say to me, come holler at me.
Right.
Right? I'm not gonna pay you any attention. You wish I would pay you attention. Bitch, you are paying me attention. Right?
So she went
So
from liking you to how did it get
the
to
bitch is a
this?
fan. She's a fan, and an inconsistent ass fan is what she is.
Okay, got you.
She
So
commented on one
she
of the
had good
lives.
days and bad days with
She
you.
commented on one of the vlogs one day. The reason why T won't turn on Chef is because Chef has receipts on her. I bet you, and she doesn't want him to be exposed. Bitch, what receipts? Like the bitch is a fan.
Well, so much for that, because we see that and then showed up.
That's why she changed her name. I called her out, and people started getting on her ass in the lives. So that's why she changed her name to Frosty.
Lord, HB done went live. What the hell? Ain't some shit in HB live now talking about you. Do anybody know who Big Boy is? Because goddamn it,
So she done jumped in another live. You see what I'm saying?
Kiana,
But she don't talk about me.
Glamour wants to come up too. She said she has something in this or something.
yeah, pull her up. I can't see
I don't
her.
have the power. You
I
got
gave you
my
all
mod
my problems. Why y'all be
Maybe I
telling
need to log out or something and come back because I don't
Uh-uh.
have no power.
Who is Glam? Where's she at?
I don't know, but Glam 561.
What's up, T?
What up, big boy?
Big Boy, you don't ask to come up like
She'll
75
go
times.
anywhere that she think people don't like me.
You
That's where
better
she
have
goes. She
something
goes
for
in any panel that she think people don't like me. She'll jump in that panel. She did it to Ray the Fixer. She jumped in her panel. Ray the Fixer was checking her about something else. She was like, Ray the Fixer, I promise you that wasn't me. That was another person. Ray was like, I know your voice. I think that was you. She's like, I promise it wasn't me. Just like that girl Tea Time. She just threw my name out there. Don't know I'm in a room. You know I be in my room in rooms from my burner accounts. That's the thing. She don't know I be in these rooms hearing her myself.
Glam. The reason Glamour I can't get her
I don't give a
up because
fuck
she
about her
don't follow the
opinions. I
page.
just call her ass out when I see her.
Well, what I told you earlier, I said this is bigger than this app. When I said these women are jealous of your beauty,
No, that ain't what it is.
they
They just
yeah,
I
baby
don't want
girl,
that.
listen. I know, listen, but I got sisters that older, way older sisters. I've been through it. I talked to them. They tell me that they could be jealous of any little thing and try to make a fight. That's my point. You're trying to figure out why she tripping. She's tripping because she's trying to find any little thing to be upset. Because really, they really be jealous of your content. You don't be pressed about women when you be on board. I be watching you. You do not worry about no other
What page
lady.
HB on, y'all?
You
What
you do your,
we
you do
finna be
your own
nosy. What page
thing,
Heartbreaker on,
and they
y'all?
don't like that. They be jealous of that. So I keep telling you that, man. That jealousy
What page
when you look
Heartbreaker on, y'all?
beautiful and you do your thing and you look confident, they don't like that. Some people be insecure
Oh, okay, Heartbreaker.
and then they hold back.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
She swears I'm talking about her when I'm in comment sections, and I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you keep calling me bitch and motherfucker, yeah, I'm at that point. I am talking to you. Because Keyona didn't know who I was until she called my name out. But like I said, this is true. Who lying? Who lying about what? Oh gosh. Anywho, I just saw you on and thought I would come up here and vent because this is ridiculous. She wishes that I could be her next content.
They saying Heartbreaker
I'm
don't
just
engage.
a spectator.
She don't have. She's nobody to make content about. Don't nobody even know who she is.
You're stalking her and you're lying. Oh God, I'm about to get cursed out. You guys. No, it's not for you. It's not for you.
Well, at least everybody is on your side. See, they like, don't engage. She lying. Da 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 da. So Heartbreaker finna
That's why she
exit.
changed her name, because my people, when I called her ass out, my people was on her ass because she like I said, I don't pick with her. I don't go around this app jumping in. I don't even jump in boxes. Only reason I jump in. How many times you see me really jumping in boxes?
Is as a spectator, I will say and comment what I want to. Nobody's going to be able to do anything about that.
You are messy.
You think so? Yes. When I'm in a live minding my own business and somebody calls my name out and cusses me out and calls me, you think I'm messy because of what you were told by your fearless leader. I get that.
Who's the hot sheet, T? Because that's the person going off on her.
You're
I see one of my people. I don't know who they are, but they be going
I
hard.
don't even know what the receipts were supposed to show.
I'm putting up the receipt.
I don't know. I was talking to Heartbreaker, but Heartbreaker, thank you for letting me know. You have a good night, sweetheart. Thank you, dear.
Ooh, she left out left.
Yeah, that did not fare well for her. Whatever she thought she was gonna gain by going over there, it did not work. Glamour, what did you have?
She said you stanky. Oh, she said she smelled. Who is this lady?
My bad. Yeah, I know it's on Hot Tea. I done blocked the girl, so I can't see her comments no more because I done blocked her. But y'all go on Hot Tea and Hennessy page. That's you. And 411. When you go look at the videos with me, or they saying something like if they talking about me in there, she's in all the comments. Every last one. Every last
How long
comment.
she been up to this?
She been doing this for over almost a year now.
Damn.
Girl, you might want to get a
telling you,
restraining order, child.
This is almost a year she been doing this.
You ain't thought about a restraining order? No.
Oh, she might have
Something.
deleted them? Okay, because I sure can't see it. Yeah, she been doing this for a minute. Like, I just know her voice.
And she obsessed.
They said Grandma 561 got something on this. What's going on, Grandma?
I just wanted to say something real quick. I was trying to come up when Wednesday was still here to just try to I think she's back in right now.
Okay. Frosty, you back?
Yeah, I was trying to come up when she was here. But okay, so I just want to say this real quick. So God, what has it even been? Let me see what time it is. Yeah, it's been
He's
over
here.
24 hours. So listen, I met it with my people, right? Like 24 hours ago. The people I'm cool with off the app in real life. You see what I'm saying? That I've been cool with for 2 years. We were all on this app together. There's one person that fell back from our group. That's it. One person. These are people that we have talked to off of the app. These are people that, you know what I'm saying, that we're not cool just on the app. We are cool off of the app in real life. Except for one person. All this started of one person. All of this.
So Frosty is the one started
not even
this?
6 months. No, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. And so this person now is like cool with other people. That's fine. But you can't listen, and this is what I said. I'm tired. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of the arguing. I'm tired of back and forth. I stand on here by myself. all of
But
us
we
when we come on the
confused
app.
as hell right now, Grandma. We
Okay,
in
listen,
we in the middle of Frosty and T. What?
it's not even tea. We were all cool with Chef. All of us were cool with Chef Foxy, all
Chef ain't
right?
got nothing to do with this though, Grandma.
Because she asked me a question. Let me speak, please.
All right,
Because
okay.
I don't come on her disrespecting nobody. We were all cool with her. Okay, almost for a year and a half. For whatever reason, she became cool with T, and that's cool. And then that was like, I don't know what, July, August,
So
September.
were you a
We
part of the people who was in Bella's live the other day that was with the Chef Foxy crew?
correct. I wasn't with the Chef Foxy crew. I was there as Grandma, me. I
Right,
come
right.
on this app. I ride this app by myself. I come in the box when I want to. I speak on me. I don't speak for nobody else. That's why I didn't want to say her name. That's why. But when you say something about me, I'm going to come and correct it. And so what I'm saying is that's why yesterday I said, because I heard my name earlier today, I left it alone. But I'm just like this. I don't
In T's
listen.
live, where you heard your name in,
No,
honey?
it was not in
Nah, I
T's
ain't
live,
say
but it
that
had to
name.
do with Wednesday. It had to do with Wednesday. And what my thing
Oh,
is,
okay.
Wednesday did not change her
I was
name on
like, you gotta
Sunday.
tie us in, baby.
I
You
didn't
gotta
say she
tie us
changed her name
in.
on
Okay.
Sunday. I
Wednesday did
said
not
that's
she
not.
did not change her
I
name
didn't
on
say she
Sunday to
changed her
Frosty.
name on Sunday, Grandma. I didn't
But
say that.
you
I
say you
said
saw
that's
her
when
on
I
Sunday
knew
and
it was
that's when she changed
her.
her name to
No, I did
Frosty, right?
not. I said she asked me how did I know who Frosty was. I said I figured it out on Sunday when she jumped in Bella's panel.
Okay. Well,
That's what
if
I
that's what
said.
I'm
How
saying,
I figured out
but
who
T,
she
you did
was.
say Sunday you found out who she was because she's been following you
She came in. She came in
every
on her
live.
I
horse.
didn't say she's been
But
okay. Listen,
okay, so but I look, see, I didn't come to argue with
I
you
was
for
on the
real.
blogs reading comments. It was a
Okay, so
commenter that
yeah, and that's
continued.
all I want to
Let me
say.
break it down
No
to you. Let me break
disrespect
it
to
down to
nobody
you,
because I
Grandma.
don't.
I
I'm
was
not
in the
trying to argue
blogs.
with nobody. I ain't got no problem
Okay,
with
let
you,
me
T,
break it
at
down to you
all.
because this is where you might be lost. I was reading comments in the blogs. That's what I do
Right,
sometimes. If I miss what's going on in the
right.
TikTok
And you know,
streets,
people say
and I
anything. You know what I'm
finish.
saying?
Do y'all let people finish at all?
You've been talking.
Okay, but you obviously didn't hear nothing because you misunderstood, you
You
misinterpreted what I
cut me
said.
off while I was talking,
It's because
OT.
you
So go ahead.
misquoted, baby. I never
I'll mute
said she
you. Let me
changed
know
her
when you're
name.
done.
All right. I was looking at the blogs. There was a name that continued to say fucked up shit in the comments under the videos that had me in it. The name was Frosty. I don't know who this Frosty person is. I ain't never seen the name in my live. I ain't never seen the name in nobody else's live. It was just a Frosty page. I had never seen the name. When Bella was live on Sunday, it was about me. They were videos with me on it. When I was in Bella Live on Sunday, the Frosty page jumped in the panel. When that mic unmuted and they started talking, I said, oh, that's who Frosty is. Wednesday. Makes sense. That's how I figured out who Frosty was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about her. It's all about Frosty.
So
But Glamour,
She
you
think
heard all that the first time. You
she
said
right,
thinks
you
she
had
all
you
that.
said you wanted to come up so you could put an end to it. How are you going to put an end to it? What were
right.
your intentions on putting an end to it? That's what you said in the comment. You wanted to put an end to it. Give us the
Correct.
end.
And this is the end. What I wanted to
Yeah,
say was
go
this.
ahead, bailiff. My
When
bailiff
we
is
got
not
into
his
that box
friend.
yesterday, right? This was our final family reunion for per se on the app. I said, I want to see all y'all do good. I want to see y'all, you know what I'm saying? These niggas kill all of them. I want to see all y'all do good. I want y'all to come back with some positivity. He literally said before I could even get it out that he's gonna take a break. Me and
Who
him
the
have
hell
had
is he?
conversations, right?
Who the
Yeah.
hell
He
is
wants
Now
to see
he?
you
some positive
interjected. You
stuff.
interjected another
May I
person. Now
finish?
it's a he. Who are you
May I
talking about now?
finish? I said, this is what I'm
Exactly.
trying to tell you what happened. If you can listen, damn. So I said, we had a conversation. So this is what he said. And I said, this is exactly what I wanted to talk about. I'm finna back up. Y'all know what I got going on, what I've been having going on for a minute.
We
I gotta
don't.
breathe. I
We
gotta do what I
don't.
gotta do.
We don't.
If y'all need me,
Very
I'm here.
Grandma,
confused.
we have no I fucking clue.
So
Or
listen to
dear.
what. So let me finish it. So I said we finna let all this go. Everything, the back and forth, all the arguing, all the negativity. I don't want no parts of it no more. This shit's exhausting. So
Okay.
I
Okay,
wanted to come
was
up and I
Frosty in
wanted to
that
say,
conversation?
may I finish, sir? I wanted to say to the two women involved, to Miss Tea Time, to Miss Wednesday, can y'all please just say, okay, You're a creator, T. Everybody says all kinds of stuff. I don't have no personal
It
issue
ain't
with you.
about that, Grandma. This bitch is
To
really
T
listen. When I
to
block
Wednesday.
somebody and you jump in my inbox, when I block you and I set a boundary, right? Because
And T
obviously
never
I don't
sets
like you.
boundaries, so bitch, you really
Obviously I
don't
don't
piss
fuck with
T
you.
off.
So if
She
I
sent
if
you
That's
a
I
what I'm
message
block
in
you
your
saying.
and
inbox.
you bold enough to jump in my inbox from a fake account just to tell me you enjoy my live, that lets me know you're a fan. You
So
are
how do you know what
infatuated and you are
currency came in
obsessed.
if somebody sent you a message in a fake account, T?
She did. She said it was her. Ask her.
So she said this was me on a fake
Yes.
account.
Yeah, she basically, yeah.
Wednesday. Comments. Did you say that Wednesday? Did you tell her that?
You
I
might want to
remember we
call
had
her
a
Frosty.
roasting
Her
live
name ain't
one
no
night.
damn Wiz.
T had a roasting live one night and I laughed so hard my ribs hurt. At that time, my name was I Heart You. I sent her a message and told her that I enjoyed it. I even sent her messages before that because we had words. We had words because of that Blasian situation. So I apologized to her because I went up in the box, right? And I was trying to get Blasian. So I'm yeah, me and Blasian get into it. So I apologized
You
to
know
her
that
for
was a yes or no question, though,
what
don't
was the
you?
question? I'm sorry.
Did you inbox
I
T?
did. I had a good time in that live. That was fun. My ribs hurt, so I needed that
Where did
laugh.
things go wrong? What
So I
went
don't
wrong?
I
know.
don't
I'm
know
not.
this woman. We've
I
obviously
I
had
don't know
words,
No,
her
but
for
this
her.
either.
woman
Where
is
did things go
always
wrong for
the woman is
Frosty?
always talking
Hold
shit
on.
I
about me.
I think they went wrong because T doesn't like my comments. That's the only thing I can think of.
I feel like all of
Because
y'all went to high school together.
I don't got time for this shit, Kiana. This woman is something wrong with her. Something
Kiana,
wrong
tell
Okay,
the
with her.
so
truth.
Kiana, how
Have
Wednesday
many
I
you said
times you
cussed at
see
her?
me
No.
arguing with a
Cause
Have I?
motherfucker like this?
grandma just came up and gave it like all y'all,
I don't even know
the
grandma.
Flossy Posse,
I don't even
and you
know
know what
her.
I'm saying?
This
No,
some weird
Glamour
ass
wants
shit.
Y'all
a
ain't the
we
Flossy
are the world
Posse.
moment.
This some weird ass shit right here.
Glamour wants
Kiana.
T, okay, hold on, because T, you know who I am. But Wednesday,
I
we just
don't
had
know
that
you though.
conversation yesterday.
I may
Can,
know who you
can we
are,
let
but I
this
don't
go?
know you.
We said we are
We
gonna
don't
let this
Yeah,
interact.
we're
go.
gonna do it because when we were in Bella's live, we
We
were
don't
having a
interact.
reunion that day, weren't we? We had so much fun. It wasn't
Y'all
We
about.
ain't
I
said
finna
don't
yesterday
tell
miss
we
me
finna
this
you.
is
let this
not
go. We
Jada
done spoke on the
Pinkett.
truth of it,
We
and
had
that's
a
This is
it.
not
reunion.
LaQueen Latifah. This is not goddamn what's her name? Y'all the Flossy Posse. Y'all, I'm telling you the
But that's what
Flossy
I'm saying.
Posse.
Ask
Why is it a threat
Kiana,
though?
ask my
Why
people.
am I a
Ask my
threat to her
people.
to where
T,
she
can you
has to
just
keep
let it go?
calling
I
me
mean, she gonna
names?
comment or whatever, but like,
I
then
don't
can
give a
y'all let
okay.
whatever it is
Okay, so
go then?
let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you how this shit go. You say something to me, I'm gonna say something to you. Don't
Right.
then act like I'm just all of a sudden just calling you out
Exactly.
for nothing. She's
Exactly.
Okay,
already
You
so
let
keep
then
calling me a
everybody you
she's
bitch.
said something
already
about they gonna drag you to hell forever.
ask them.
Hello.
No,
Everybody
I
that
need
make
my
negative
poll
comments,
up. I need my
hey,
do you
poll
put them
up,
all on the
Baylor.
screen,
listen,
T,
don't tell me how
I
to
need my
respond to
poll up.
or do
disrespect
you delete
because I
them?
don't bother nobody. I don't
I'm
bother
just
this
know I'm
woman.
The
saying
Go
first
every
go
one.
since you're a
go
Let's
content
come to
go
creator
this
ahead
though.
and drop out
agreement
and come
then.
back
If you
in
address
because
me,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
got
Okay,
address
drop
you.
out,
I
come
don't
back
address
in.
Girl, don't
you.
nobody
Stop
give a
Right,
calling me
fuck about
exactly.
names.
you.
Because do you call everybody out that leaves negative comments? Because
Hell
I'm sure you
yeah,
get a
ask
lot of
See,
negative
that's
Kiana.
what the
comments.
problem is. She
Kiana,
wants
do
to
I
call
not?
Oh,
everybody
okay.
out
So
that
you
says
pick
a
and
comment she
choose.
Kiana,
don't
do I
like.
not?
Okay, then you do what you're gonna do then. Okay, all right, Wednesday.
All right, we out.
All
Yeah,
right.
she admitted. She just admitted she leave negative comments.
Well,
She just admitted it.
we got two polls. One poll is gonna be if Wednesday slash Frosty slash goddamn Dusty slash I don't know what else. What can you be? What all can you be?
The
Wednesday,
snowman.
Thursday, Friday, Snowman, Dusty. I don't know. We
Yeah.
want to poll it. Is she stalking T? Yes or no? And then we want the poll of did Glamour confuse the fuck out of us at 1 in the morning? So two polls, Baylor. Two polls. Cause I just the way Glamour was talking like all y'all used to be homegirls and then
Kiana,
if
do you see
shit
how
pop
fast she jumped out of this, got out of this panel and went to a whole nother panel and started
a
talking about
whole
me again?
nother. Yeah, and
That's what
she
she
went
does.
straight where she thought she could talk
She,
about you too.
exactly. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I really don't care. You could say the negative comments, right? All day
Mhm.
long. People gonna talk. It's another girl. She say, I block, I lately just been blocking people because I'm like, shit, you gonna talk shit? You can stay the fuck about my space. So Frosty was one of the pages that I blocked. But that motherfucker's so infatuated. I'm like, who is this Frosty?
And oh, Continental, they said they want smiley face and frown. They don't want the big the long the 5 minute poll. They want the I think the smiley face and shit be over in like 60 seconds. So they want that one. We're gonna get the people what they want in Keys Court. The key
Oh,
to
so
just
that's why Frosty act like that, T. I've been wondering why she been stuttering. She trying to study. She trying to be like you.
No, she not. No, she not. Don't say that. Stop doing that. Stop trying to pit us against each other as women like that.
Man,
Like it
okay.
ain't nothing to do
Well,
with
I'm
looks.
I'm
I don't
just saying
know.
what I
I
see.
believe she has a. I believe she likes some of my content, but I don't think she likes me, and that's fine.
all right,
That's
I
my
did it.
I don't
All
think
right,
it's
I did
jealous.
it.
I don't think it has anything to do
Smiley
with jealous.
face if this woman is goddamn stalking T. Her sad face if she's not stalking T.
I knew it was something. Damn, I knew it was something. I couldn't figure it out.
Everybody
Frosty, it
finds
ain't
jealous,
looking
y'all.
good, girl. It ain't looking good, girl. Ooh, girl, Frosty, girl, again. Ooh, you melting, girl. You melting, Frosty, girl. You melting. Ooh, we child. Jack Frost, you is melting, girl. 13 people believe foolishness. I see.
Yeah,
Frosty,
I see.
girl.
I didn't know there was a connection. Now I see though. This is what I do. I study. I've been doing this for 30 years. I study body language, voice
Ooh.
language, eye language,
She about to
That
make
hoe
me
be
movement.
deleting
Monday,
all her
Tuesday,
fucking
Wednesday,
comments too.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
She went
Girl.
and she went and deleted all her comments from these blogs too. That's so funny.
Ooh, Frosty.
But what she
Mm-mm.
can't delete is her jumping in that. I can't wait till I see Ray
Well,
Fish.
y'all got the answer. Over 200 and some people say the tea time has been stalked and should be calling the police at any moment. Next one. 231 to 14. My next poll is: did Glamour confuse the fuck out of us, or did you know where she was going with that shit? Smiley face if she confused you, sad face if you felt like you knew where she was coming from and what she the fuck she was talking about. Glamour is not looking good, girl. Ain't looking good, Glamour. Ain't looking good. Somebody
Wow.
get Glamour a sad face so she can come out that zero cup, baby. That zero looking good, Glamour. All right, girl. You got two people that said they knew the hell. Three people that got multiple personalities too, girl. Go ahead, Glamour. Go ahead, Glamour. Big boy, did you vote for Glamour? Because you said you've been studying, folks.
Nah, I ain't do. Nah, I haven't really
You didn't
studied.
vote for Glamour. Four people. Oh, this poll is not looking good. This is not looking good, y'all. Then we're gonna do one last poll. I believe we're gonna go to bed, child, because we're gonna see
Yeah.
if Trina needs to humble herself and and maybe things will work out, or is she doing fine on the track that she that's gonna be the next poll. All right. This one, it was Grandma two. Ooh, look at that good number. 222 said they know what the hell you talking about, Grandma. Four people said they did. God bless those four people. We're praying for them tonight. Quick poll. If Trina needs to humble herself, smiley face. If she's doing well on the track that she's on, sad face. If Trina needs to humble herself and maybe things will turn around for the better. Okay, so a few people say she's doing all right. If she needs a good humbling, or as the old people call it, rock bottom. Somebody said, "Who the fuck voted sad?" We're gonna pray for him. We're gonna pray for him. I'm definitely still gonna be offering my help, but like I said, you know, I'm gonna be selective of how I do it because again, we got 8 seconds, y'all. 8 seconds.
And shout out to Journey for what she put into her, and let's pray for her and hope that she
I still
finds
on
the
the record
peace.
don't like that she went to T. I still on the record says she should have went to Trina and said you fucked over what I did for you and that's your ass next time. Sorry.
She don't know her though. Like, and it's just, I don't think she's a controversial person. I think she knew I would be honest and transparent with her, and I was, like, and again, I don't take stuff straight to the internet when somebody confide unless they ask me to. So she initially that wasn't what she wanted. She just needed advice.
Shout out to her for helping. Shout out for her.
Shout out to Journey. Journey,
Shout out
next
to her
time
for
though,
extending
you
the hand. Shout out for
next
her.
time read the room, Journey. Read the room. You ain't
So
gonna
that's
be
coming from the
you not gonna
continental.
be the exception, baby. You're not gonna be the one to be like, she did me right. You're not gonna be the exception, sweetheart. You either when it comes to people like Trina, you have to say, listen, I'm gonna do my part, I don't give a fuck what happened.
Shout out to
You know what I
Felicia
mean?
for coming in and giving her.
Shout out to Felicia, yes. All
Shout
of
out
you
to
who
her.
came. Shout out to Tea Time. Tea Time, thank you for coming over.
No problem.
Come visit more often,
I need
girl.
you for content. You
You
See,
know.
money,
do.
keep your head up.
Look,
Definitely keep your head up.
you need me for content, girl.
I
Even
need
though
you.
I be in your panel every day, I'm night.
You know, I don't mind coming over, hanging out with you.
Come hang
This
with me.
was fun. It's nice. It's nice for a change to be able
But
to.
will you tell me when we're gonna get to these games that we had agreed to?
Oh, we need to get. We actually can get to them. Okay, so this Wednesday we doing a sub only live. Thursday X Files. Friday we having a block party. Let's do them next week.
Cause honey, that bullshit derailed our whole little plans, didn't it?
Yeah, we back. We back.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna put the bullshit to the back. We ready to have fun. And I hate I miss X Files tonight, but I
Oh,
will.
we got some good ones
What we
on
got going on
Thursday.
tomorrow? What we got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we got a sub only live for a little bit because we playing in a meet and greet. But yeah, we're gonna be playing a meet and greet in Chicago.
Girl, after that last,
I
nobody getting faded and shit, right?
I won't be taking no money from nobody. So the meet and greet, people will have to be responsible for booking their own. They'll be booking their own rooms, their own. You know, we gonna have an itinerary of what we gonna do, but I ain't taking no deposits, no money or nothing. It's on everybody else to just come out and just meet up in the city, and we just gonna have a good time.
I'm screwed.
What month
Y'all people be like, I'm gonna fight that bitch. Don't tell her Tea
That's
Time.
why I say I don't want to organize none of that stuff because I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? People, but like I say, I don't see that. I went to Diamond Gala, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it was a time. Like it wasn't no drama, no fighting, no BS. We had a great time. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that all meet and greets, like because of that situation, that's how it's gonna end up. Because I can assure you, like last year, we had a blast at the gala.
So when is ours? Because I said ours because I'm coming. When is ours?
Yeah, we talking about August.
I can say, girl, you know now.
ATL to Atlanta.
We going
because
they got
so fucking Chicago gets cold in the middle of the damn summer.
No,
I've been there.
No, it don't. It ain't gonna be cold in August. But
it's hot.
SWV.
Let me tell you something. Don't look, Tea Time. I was in Chicago on 4th of July. I was on Navy Pier popping the fireworks. Then somebody got shot. Do you know we was at the Drake, went to the beach across the street, and it got so fucking cold, everybody was running across the street.
It's just a mixture. It's just a mixture all out throughout the year. Like it'll be winter and it'll be hot.
I be like,
August in Chicago. That's when people be falling out. Heat strokes and stuff like that.
It's a concert, SWV Escape, and some more people on August. I think it's August 11th or August. Yes, August 11th.
So that's a part of our itinerary.
Yeah, that's a part of the. Yeah, that's a part of the event. And we're gonna be playing double dutch. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna play double dutch, volleyball. Double dutch. Yeah, we trying to have some fun.
You looking for a DJ?
Is Chef coming?
House music.
I haven't talked to Chef, but I'll probably be reaching out to her probably one of these days. Her birthday coming up, so I'll be reaching out to her.
Bless your heart, you so forgiving. I'm gonna ask God, like God.
I really am.
Oh yeah, she definitely is, and that's why I don't really bring ladies to her because I made a mistake. I'm the one that brought.
What the fuck is you talking about?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying I brought Poozy and Nikki Clap back.
And guess what?
To Diamond.
And guess
I brought them, and I messed up, so I haven't introduced any other lady to Tea Time because if I ever bring a lady that's trying to do something to her, they gonna be this time. I ain't gonna make
your ass is gonna be my next poll. Keep it up.
Shout out to Big Boy for
let me say
his
this
loyalty.
To y'all
He just
let me
his
say
loyalty.
this to y'all
Shout out
before
to Big
I go.
Boy.
I don't think everybody is jealous of me. I don't think everybody is a hater. It's okay to not like me. I'm cool with that. The shit that I don't play around with, pick a battle, pick a struggle. You're not gonna agree with everything I say, and that's cool.
I
That
told
that
you I didn't agree with that. Now, T,
yeah.
answer me this, because I've been waiting to get my page back so I can ask you. Because it's not often that you make me mad, but you made me mad the other day.
What I do?
Why would you tell that girl that you don't feel like she had bad intentions? I was like, she
Because
looked me
I
right
really
in her
don't think. Okay, so
fucking
this
face
is
and
what I
said
think.
that
This is
shit.
what I think, Keyona. Oh, oh, Jesus.
Say it.
Okay,
See?
I think what happened is what I thought would happen. People took on something that they wasn't ready for. They bit off more than they can chew. I think that I do think her intentions were pure. I think she just went a little fast. She just
Impossible.
I
Listen,
think she
listen.
just
I'm gonna have to mute. I'm gonna have to drop you down, big boy. You got a lot of. Let me say this, and I'm the auntie that's gonna tell you how it is, not how you want it to be. And this had this, and again, I want people to stop saying, "Oh, well, you don't like this person." You're like, no, that doesn't mean that. That means I actually love you. You remember that episode of Good Times where James whooped Michael's friend's ass and said, "Cause I love you." See, I love you, so I'm not gonna let you keep doing shit and thinking you don't. I I don't see how someone could put the person who attacked you in your face and then y'all play a game on and that's you're not finished showing up. You ain't finished show me nobody that whooped my ass in a regular fight.
but
Much less took my body from me.
I think
Nah.
again, I think it's
Oh, tea time. Stop playing with me. Don't play in
I'm
my
a
face. Tea time. Don't play
so
in my face. I love you. Don't play in my face. It's
I'm just
impossible.
being honest. I think that
That man is her alleged attacker.
I know.
To have his face up in the big drop and then like, okay, let's play a game now. Like, come on. Like, are we gonna take this
Well, I
shit
wasn't
serious
talking
or
about
not?
that. I was talking about
No,
the
I'm saying all of it. All of it. All of it.
I think everybody that I think what I see, I think people thought that
Darling, we
I
have
was
to say alleged. Let me get you straight, Shayla. We have to still say alleged until a jury or a judge says he's
right.
guilty. People recant their confessions all the time, even to the police they do, much less on a TikTok app. So you still must say alleged. You ain't finna doggone get me caught up in shit. So it's alleged, and just saying alleged doesn't mean you don't believe her. You're just trying to keep yourself out of shit.
So here's the thing. I think everybody that touched this situation dropped the
Sure.
ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that if anybody actually cared, okay, because I know I fucked up. I know I handled the situation poorly. And I think that people thinking that me saying don't rehash it was for me to save face. I already know I fucked up. There's nothing to save face about. I was saying it because I felt like it was going to bring about what it brought about. It did not make anything better. It made things
But
worse.
remember Saturday before she spazzed on you? Remember me typing in the comments? Y'all ain't learned shit since January. Remember me typing that? I was typing that, and I swear I stepped out of the live and stepped back in, and she would run up and fuck you. I was like, I knew it, because again, that's a tragedy. You know what I mean? And you don't never know what thing it might. It might be somebody walking in the room with some red shoes on, and that's the one thing they saw right before their attack. You know what I mean? So you there's no way for you to win. And I typed though in her comments that day, Sunday. I was like, what the fuck is you doing? You gonna be in the same shoe T. I said, this how T got in trouble. You can't, the only way to win is to don't touch the shit with a 10-foot pole. That's the only way.
And I said it. I said I would like to see how anybody would have handled it if they had been in my
You
shoes.
don't.
And no, I know this is what I had said. And literally, when I watched everybody grab this, it was a disaster. It was just a disaster. Like I know I did, like I take my accountability. I ain't doing, like if I've had other emails come to me, I don't touch them. I don't read them. You know what I'm saying? I've learned my lesson, and that's why I vet certain things now. You know what I'm saying? I vet certain information. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I'm still not gonna get it right, because with the Shy Heart and Mr. Washington thing, that wasn't all, but that was before this. I ain't gonna get it all right. You know what I'm saying?
Right, of course.
But
But here's the thing:
I'm gonna do my
if
best.
that wasn't a crime, right? The most that could have happened with Shy and Mr. Washington was civil court, right?
Why are you asking me the camera?
They want to see your pretty face, girl. They're used to it. They are used to looking at you and your. No, not with the button on. Not with the button on.
I wanted to see the cut. I wanted to see the
Girl,
cut.
I can't believe
I was
T
looking
came
for
on
the
here with the
haircut.
button on. T used to be like, no, I gotta have it all together. I had to get glammed up. Go, girl. Look at T. You're looking cute with the button on. But no, I
Well, leopard
mean,
print bonnet. Give him a growl.
T ain't bullshit with y'all tonight. No, the worst that could have happened with Mr. Washington and Shy was a civil suit, right? This is
Mhm.
this is criminal, and it involves the taking. You know, like I said, I'm one that don't fuck with my money, so I know how Shy Heart feels because I'm like that about my money. But your body and your money is totally two different things. You know what I'm saying? So I just I would definitely touch anything, and y'all are welcome to bring it over here if as long as it's civil, but don't bring me nothing criminal over here in Keys Court. We don't want none of that shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, all that you owe me, and we borrowed 2 pair of socks, and you didn't get, bring it here. I would love to have. I love foolishness, but now that's the only thing I can say to you because it was an open criminal investigation. I wouldn't have touched it because you
Yeah.
can find yourself on the stand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you like, what? Now I got to take off work. Take off from what I do every day, and y'all ain't paying me to be no witness.
Yep.
The jury get $25 a day, but the witness don't get shit. So I gotta take off my time because I let them come on my panel to talk about some shit that really is supposed to be talked about in a precinct somewhere. You know what I mean? So I just looked at the whole day. I looked at the playing of the original audio, which was absolutely gruesome. Um,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The
You can't
calling
take
of the
that
place.
back. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people was like, well, look, here's the thing. I respect I respect the way anybody deal with whatever it is they need to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell nobody how to deal with they own reality, right? I can't fight that. But I feel like if anybody else really cared about and wanted to protect that individual, they would have not wanted to entertain it on the front end. They would have hands off it.
When she asked, "Do y'all want to hear it?" She was playing it, and she said, "Y'all want to hear it?" I said, "No," and I left. I actually left. I left the live. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
I
so
checked back in. There
my
was a phone
hands
call,
off
big
it.
mess. What the fuck is you doing? I checked back in later. I didn't see them. I saw the man picture, and she was saying, "This is him," and y'all call his PO. No hell, we're not calling nobody's PO. We're not doing none of that shit. It's a bit merch. That's a bit merch. And then this, I heard later that they was doing a battle, and I was like, how the fuck you fit a battle in with all this criminal tragic shit?
Yeah.
And tea time, my buddy, my girl, stood up there and said you was pure. I said I could just whoop tea. I could fly to
But
Chicago
that
and
other
whoop
shit that
tea
was
for this.
happening and taking place, it was listen.
You know
I'm
that
gonna be
shit.
quiet. I be trying, listen, I'm trying to
You
do
be
better.
trying
I'm trying to
to.
do better because you know what I'm saying? Like I usually say what's on my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? And what I feel. But what I'm learning is sometimes that shit could be a detriment to other people. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, it's crazy you
My
said that
platform is
because
the more.
remember when me and you first met, I called your ass the Nicki Minaj of TikTok because I was like, who this bitch think she is cussing out everybody? But then I was just telling somebody this other day, I said, I guess T is rebranding because the tea time I met at first, that motherfucker was straight snapping.
Yeah.
I said, now she just kind and sweet. You got to really fuck with T for her to come for you now.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta fuck with her.
And like that, and like that's who I am in real life. You know what I'm saying? On this app, you be having to be savage in the beginning because motherfuckers will come for you. They'll just try you. Like I built my platform off of talking about side chicks, so people's coming in my throat left and right. So I'm cussing people out over a position I wasn't even playing. You get what I'm saying? Oh,
Right.
that's one of the things that old girl said, Frosty. Tea time, the side chick that never won. That she said she
Right.
mad because she
That's
picked
why
up.
I really
That was
grew
one
to
of the
like
things
you
she put
because
in the
I was
comments.
like, she's
Yeah,
a
that's that
sweet.
bitch.
She
She
don't
said
take no
that.
shit. She's smart as a whip. She don't take no shit. But I'm like how I be with Bella. I love me some Bella down. But goddamn Bella, fight back. You know, she fight back. She in demon time now. But with you, I'm like, T is so smart and she's so charismatic and she's forgiving. But I just really be wrong. And then I be look, this is what I be thinking to myself. Well, bitch, if she was to stood on bitch, you wouldn't even be her goddamn powder hole.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
But you
would be
know
one
what?
that wouldn't even be in there.
I let people back, like, you know what I'm saying? I allow people, this is an app, right? And that's the thing. And that's why I get so frustrated with people like that, oh, Shorty, because I let you back. I don't
Right.
block you. So do you. But don't go around here smearing my name just because, and then and pretending like you ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked
If you don't
up.
fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. That's
Right.
cool.
And
But
you
then
so
you
crazy.
creep
And
and sneak
the
when I
sad
see your
part
ass in
is
these streets.
you're not one of the me trip all of us. You say you don't fuck with us, we're gonna rip your ass a new one. You the one to be like, okay, you don't fuck with
Right.
me.
So if I come, that's why I say if I come for you, you better believe it's well deserved. I'm not just running around here just picking with people and pulling up on people.
Now
Ain't
that I've
nobody gonna
gotten to
believe
know
that
you,
bullshit.
I can definitely 1000% vouch that. Now, go back 8 months ago. Yeah, that bitch is horrible. But
Yeah,
now
and I
that
still
I've
wasn't pulling up on people. People was coming to my house. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
instead of me warning, I was shooting up the block. You know what I'm saying? And people was catching all kind of strays. But
right, right, right.
like now I do. I try to be better. I'm trying to be better because you never know. Like I lost somebody on this app. You know what I'm saying? That I got into it with at one point over some bullshit. Vada was my girl. Very soft spoken, whisper. She used to get on all our nerves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I had just unblocked Vada, because I was on a block speed at that point, and I had just unblocked Vada. I forgot I had a block. She came in my space like about 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And the last night she was on my panel, she said, y'all gonna make me cry thinking about it. She said, thank you, T, for creating a space for me to have a voice. And she died. She died after that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she was telling me goodbye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she said to me, she said, thank you for always giving me a space to have a voice. That's why I don't be blocking people. That's why I let everybody back. No matter how mad you make me today, it's always room for you tomorrow. Because this shit, you know what I'm saying? This is an app.
And I'll be honest with you, I've box hopped. You know, I have really, really did my box hopping, trying to find my place. Never thought in a million years it'd be over there with you. Because again, we tussled when we first met, we tussled. But it's really safe over in your space. Whether people believe it or not, it's really safe over there. We have a good time.
Ooh.
We tussle it out, but guess what? We, we
And then
tussle it
everybody
out.
welcome back. You
And
if
we
I
yeah, we come
if I
back.
close listen, look how you a trip. If I hadn't opened, if my space
Yeah.
wasn't one of them open grounds for people to come back around, y'all wouldn't even really be cool.
No, we still be goddamn. I still be look, me and my husband still be listening to her lives right now. God damn, we don't 1 minute we like, hey, stand that bitch. The next minute, goddamn, she funny as fuck. Damn.
Yep,
Damn.
yep. And
But she,
that's why I leave it open like that, because 1 minute, like the girl, Wednesday. That's why when she messaged me, I was like, it's cool, it's all good. Because I know we be funny up in here. Girl, come on here, have a seat. But don't go around the app fucking with
with
me.
that
And
bullshit,
then now
yeah.
you gotta come in and I just want you to know, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? And then do the shit again.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I'm forgiving, but don't keep crossing me.
right.
Don't keep
Yeah.
fucking with me. Because then
And
I'm
and
I'm
the
gonna be on
sad
your
part
ass.
is you will empty every last one of them goddamn boxes out and be like, hop in one. Let's
Let's
talk this
go.
shit out.
Let's go toe to toe. I done been called bitches. I done been talked about. I done been, motherfuckers done talked about my looks, all that shit. I know I'm confident and I know my
Right.
flaws. But
And you
when
still
it comes
confident.
time to factuals, when we gonna talk about logistics and facts, oh, we gonna go toe to toe with this, and you probably ain't gonna win. I'm gonna run circles around your ass.
You
So
can go now. I seen you in action. You can goddamn go. But one thing I've learned about you, you don't even like that side of you.
I
You
don't like to fight.
actually
No,
hate
I've
that
been
side of
fighting all
you.
my life, Kiana.
Right.
I've been fighting since I was a kid. I just used to want to be people friends. These bitches used to chase me home from school every day till I had to come outside and whoop their ass to show them I know how to fight, bitch. I just don't want to. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I don't want to fight you, but I will,
Yeah,
and I'm
and
gonna
that's how
do it.
and that's exactly how I feel in my life. I'm like, on this app. I told him today. I said I've been on this app trying to teach y'all motherfuckers about business credit and regular credit and home buying and this and that. And I got to cuss y'all motherfuckers out and call you every type of name. Now you listen to me. Ain't that about a bitch? Now they listen to me. But I just came on the app. All right, today want to just bring, what I'm saying, better people lives. I ain't trying to sell you shit. I'll sell your house if you want, but all this credit stuff and all this stuff I'm trying to teach you, this shit is for the free. But they want me to cuss their ass out first before to get to know them, which I think that's weird with us as black people. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
gotta tussle it out first. But hey,
yeah.
sometimes
Most of the people that I rock with, a lot of them I done fought first.
yeah, that's why I said I don't know what tomorrow holds with me and Trip, but it would shock the shit out of me if we didn't get along long term. Because again, we bumped heads so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And most of my people that I bumped head and rolled on the ground with fighting, we never stopped being friends. We never crossed each
Hmm.
other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Trip knows that already. Like, when somebody's saying, get yourself together because I got her back. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
already in that mode. And that's how I was with all the people I tussled with in the beginning. I stayed having their back and I'm in my 40s now. And we tussled at 5 and 6 and 7 years old.
Yep.
That's just how how it works. I am like that about you, but like I said, goddamn tea time. No, she be making me mad because she looked the motherfuckers dead in their face and lied to them. That's what
Because
lies she
I
said
like,
to
and
me.
that's a power play. See, some people don't realize letting people come back. People will think they coming back in your space to play in your face, but don't realize you already know they playing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And that's a power move in itself.
I
To
have a
sit
question for
face
you.
to face with a motherfucker that think they playing you.
Did you know Heartbreaker was gonna do that to you?
I knew something was coming. I told her. I said I knew something was up her sleeve. And I told her that. I told her I was like, I know you ain't you gonna bust any minute. You know what I'm saying? I knew that already, but I didn't know how to what capacity.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, remember the sliding down the wall thing? Have you fully gotten the answer on that because that was a spooky ass night.
The slide.
That was remember when you had that download about you said, I got a download, somebody's gonna be sliding down the wall and crying. Remember that night? Because that's the night
Erin
I
said it was
saw.
her.
Okay. I mean, she said it was her, but I'm just saying, like, because so much has happened since, and it seemed like when you got that download,
It's still more
all
gonna
this
happen.
shit kept happening.
It's
All
still
this shit.
more is still gonna happen. It's still more finna come. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm trying to be cool because I know something is going to happen and I don't want to be the one responsible for it happening. I don't want my name on it. I don't want to be attached to it. You get what I'm saying? Whatever I do, I'm gonna try to do it with my pure intention. So if something do happen, I know I had the best intentions.
Gotcha.
But I'm telling you, it's some stuff that's gonna happen and it's not gonna be pretty. And it's gonna take that for us on this app to see that this shit can go way further than it even needs to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People really are going through things in their real life. Some people are ready to jump off a cliff. You don't even know it. Some people don't even want to wake up in the morning. They don't want to see the sun come up. You
True.
understand? Some people kick the covers when the sun come up. You understand? They
Right.
don't want to fight to live another day. And just as well as we can be that person that help them want to fight, we could be the person that be like, you know what? Don't nobody care about me. Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that person to make nobody ever feel that way.
Well, I'll be honest, I have been bored out of my mind. I've also had some challenging times this year in 2024. But if I remember anything about 2024, I remember the times I was on Tea Times panels and in her lives having a good time. So for that, I thank you. And
Thank you.
I really thank you. So you are you are doing a good thing. We see a lot of people on this app begging, but your name is rarely come up in the begging department because people who come through your place know you're gonna get some entertainment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I provide, you got a problem, which is you bored or you miserable or you sad or you lonely. And guess what? For my 7 hours or how many of hours I'm on live, you don't have to you don't have to face that reality until I say good night, y'all.
Yeah.
And people should be compensated for that,
Yeah.
because again, there will I know you know this, because there are many days you got 4 grand in there, you got 4,000 people in there.
Yeah.
You think one of those people would not have taken themselves out if they didn't have your live to come into and think about some funny stuff, or you know what I'm saying, some other stuff.
Yeah, and I had a man come in my panel one day. He said he heard me talking. He jumped in my panel. He right, tell him I'm in Miami. Before the drama, I had numbers. He
That's
came
right.
up in my panel one day and he said, I almost took my life and I heard you say, put them
Oh
pills
man.
down. And he said I flushed them pills down I flushed them down the toilet.
See, we gotta
And
get back to that T, because I
those
think
are the things
yeah,
that's why
the enemy be knowing that y'all be out here saving lives and giving people another day to stay on
yeah,
this planet. You know what I'm saying? Stay above the earth. So they gotta throw in all this old TikTok shit and make people be like, "Oh, we finna talk about each other. We finna down each other." So you can't get to the people who in your box. You know what I'm saying? In your room, that you
yeah,
can't love on them and give them, like I told the people today. I said, hell, if you ask me, Trip deserves some money. She need to throw her cash up there. She keep you
yep,
motherfuckers
yep.
entertained.
And
Not
then they
only
be
that,
always calling on her. She definitely do.
right? She
Yeah,
keep you entertained. And then when y'all asses need to be, you too scared to say shit, Trip says the shit for you, because she
yeah,
don't mind taking the hits. She don't care. Motherfuckers need to be compensated for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people in here, they don't provide nothing but pay me, give me some money, help me here. What the fuck did you do to help me stay on the earth today?
yep, yep. And that's the thing. That's what we have to think about. What are we giving back? And that's why I had to try to take a little break, Kiana, because every time I say I'm rebranding or I'm finna go on another path,
You
some
said it.
bullshit always kicks
You
up. And that's how I
fucking
know.
said it. And
That's,
T,
that's how I
I've
know I
been
got a
waiting.
bigger plan. God
I
got a bigger plan because
swear,
the enemy do
I've
not
been
want me
waiting
to
on
take that
you.
step.
I've been waiting on you to get back, because I'm like, when is T gonna talk about how all this shit? Because you said something coming. You was like, you talked about you had to download and somehow sliding on the wall, and then you said, I'm rebranding, because something was going on. We was trying to do something that night. Was you? I don't know if you was trying to get somebody up in the box. I don't know what was going on, but you was like, every time I try to rebrand, something happens. And
Yeah,
I think the next day, if not next day, to 2 days later, all this
yep,
shit
yep. And
went
that's usually
down.
that's been like this since all the way back since September of last year, because that's when I was wanting to do the award ceremony for all the creators. I wanted to do that back in the dysfunctional family reunion. I had a mentorship program that I wanted to do with the youth. We had announced over the summer, last summer, all of these things that we were that we were talking about doing. As I put all of this stuff out and was getting ready to put this stuff at work, bullshit just start boom, 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 back to back to back. And I know that's on me though. This is a
But
test
that's the
for me.
story of my life, though,
But it's
T.
a test. It's a test. That's why I say sometimes we intervene in what God is trying to do. God is trying to see how much I want it.
Right.
Are you gonna keep letting this distract you, or are you gonna walk into what I'm telling you to walk into? Because if God is setting a table before you, right, he gotta know you gonna be able to be are you gonna be able to sit at this table, or are you gonna be distracted by the other tables that's over there? Because some other tables may be distracted. They may even look better. They may even have more stuff on it. But this is the table I have prepared for you. And if you keep being distracted, you ain't gonna be able to sit there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this is a test for me. And I
Absolutely.
gotta stop responding. I gotta stop, entertaining. And because like tonight, it asked the people about the X-Files. This man that I called tonight, his name was Maxwell. He was a Dominican. Like when I called him, he say, what do you want? What do you want? His wife wanted to know. He left her. They hadn't talked in 3 weeks and he left her a week ago. And she said, I want to know why my husband left me. And she
Mm.
said, but I don't think he gonna talk to you. So I called Maxwell. And Maxwell was like, what do you want? What are you calling me for? And I'm like, Maxwell, now you stop. I said, how was your day? You
Mm.
know, And you know, I got Maxwell. Maxwell went from not wanting to tell me shit to he laid that shit all out about
Damn,
just
they
what
don't
he
need
needed.
your live didn't get hit, did it?
No, I didn't get hit. I got it. I got
Okay.
somebody recorded it. But what
Okay.
he did is why I be telling women side chicks is winning. He didn't have another woman. And the reason why I tell women that is that this was a good man. Maxwell was a good man. He was a good man. He just wanted peace. He just wanted to be heard in his own house. He just wanted to be appreciated. He just wanted to be understood. And by the time I got to him, everybody kept saying it in the comments, counseling. Maxwell is done. He done talking. He done fighting. Maxwell is done. He's gone. And this is why I tell women, you signed up to want to be a wife, but you don't want to be a wife. You just want the title. A lot of women just want the role of a wife, the title of a wife, but don't know what it entails to be a wife.
Correct.
And that man needed somebody just to say, I hear you. I appreciate you. I'm sorry for whoever hurt you. That's all that man needed.
So
You know what I'm
when you
saying?
told her he was gone, what did she do?
She was listening the whole time. And I told her she has to leave him alone. He's gone. And she says she's going to do the 30-day no contact. And I have a book for women for 30-day no contact. That's why I'm saying I got to get back to my stuff.
Girl, wait a minute now. We went through that with what's her name, Isley, and you
Yeah.
did not promote that at all. That's
Because
the
I
whole
haven't
premise.
published it yet.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Yeah, I haven't
that's the
published it
whole
yet.
premise of this. Like you should have two books to offer. Like the
But I
people who
offer
like, I don't
Chasing the
want
High.
nothing with you. Stay the fuck away from me because I've seen quite a few of them.
Yep.
You supposed to be able to be like, well, listen, I have something for you.
Yeah.
And to give it to that person, but the rest of the people who are seeing it, don't have the not brave enough to bring,
Yeah, like
their
for
story
Isha,
that they
I
can
told
buy
Isha
it.
that
Say, hey, link is in bio, but we're gonna be, my team is
right. So
sending this
Isha got
out
the
to you.
Chasing the High book, and I told her to get the Chasing the High book. But I'm
Okay.
gonna send her the PDF version of Girl Get Up. It's called Girl Get Up. And it's like after Sarah Jakes. You remember Sarah Jakes had that
Right.
so it's a Girl Get Up book, but it's a 30-day no contact rule. So I'm gonna send her the PDF version of it, and just let her, she could beta read it or whatever, and before I publish it and see how it works. That'll help me with seeing if it actually helps other people before I so I can know if I need to change anything or whatever. But I'm gonna give her that. I'm gonna send her that tomorrow morning. And I told her I'll help her, because a lot of times we tell these women to walk away, to let go, but that's a process too. You don't just wake up and be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Be over.
hard as fuck.
Yeah, so
That's why I
sometimes
asked
you
you, like,
need
how
somebody to
was
be there.
she?
Yeah,
Because
I'm gonna
when
check on her. I'm gonna check on her mental health and everything like that. And we're gonna start doing an unpacking live every other Wednesday, where people can just unpack, because I don't like trauma dumping, but maybe we can have a night where we just take out our trash. I got a book called Detach and Bounce Back. That's another one I gotta release. And and I have a chapter in there, it's called Taking Out Your Trash. A lot of times we suppress, and we ain't got no room to receive shit, because we so full. You gotta you gotta take out your trash. You gotta empty that shit. That's why forgiveness, when y'all be like, T, how you forgive? Because I don't have room for that shit.
right.
That's just toxic. It's toxic. Some people want to be mad. Like, that's going to be my topic tomorrow. Why do people want to stay mad? Some people just want to stay mad. It's easier to stay mad because they want to be in their feelings. You get what I'm saying? Because
Right.
they know letting go, you got to be vulnerable to release. You got to be vulnerable to forgive. You got to be open. Some people just want to stay closed up. That's a protection.
Well, why don't you do the book as an ebook? That way you don't have to worry about the publishing and all
Well,
that.
I publish my own stuff. It's more so editing. They done,
Okay.
all the books is done. I just got to make sure. I'm a perfectionist, okay?
Okay. Well, we
So I
need
just got
that.
to
I
go through it
mean,
and edit it.
we need you to put look. This the business me to talk. Like, you
Yes,
know how we had that
ma'am.
business talk before. We were so rudely interrupted the other day, and somebody
Yes,
told me how they was
ma'am.
gonna skin my child alive and skin me alive. Um, um, when you're doing these X-Files, it's always got to be a product attached to it.
Yeah, Chasing the High is one of them, and I want to give her that the girl husband, Dear Black King. I have a book for black men. It's called Dear
But what
Black
about
King.
when the two people come back together? Is
Dear
there
Black King and
something?
Dear Black Queen is a good one. Now it ain't all it's for black people, but anybody could get it. So Dear Black King and Dear Black Queen is a couples book. So, Dear Black King is 21 days of love letters and affirmation to the black men. So, it's like a whole bunch of different love letters. And I went around and I interviewed different men. So, it's from different men just saying, you know, Dear Black King, I respect you. Dear Black King, I love you. Dear Black King, I appreciate you. So, in that book, it has like a message from either some of the men in my community or some of the women. And then it has like a whole excerpt, and then at the end it has like different exercises that the man does. So Dear Black Queen, it's like a double team on the man. Dear Black Queen is teaching a woman the power of allowing her man to be to be vulnerable, to how to respect him, how to be his peace, how to and those two together will be a double team on the black man. Where that man right there, if that woman had that book and was doing those exercises with him, he would have definitely been heard. Because each exercise, like, you know what I'm saying, it's something that you say to the man every day, like, King, I just want you to know I appreciate you, I love you, da, da, da. And then it's exercises that they do with their men each day. So those books are already on Amazon.
Girl, that's that Libra in you. Them Libras be ready to please, honey. Them Libras be, especially the females, if they gonna please their man, honey. They gonna please their man multiple ways, honey.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Y'all ain't with
ma'am.
y'all is not with the fugazi. You say we want to stick it where?
Yes,
Go
ma'am.
ahead.
I'm a lover. I am a lover, okay?
You said you are not a fighter, you a lover. You've
I'm
done
not
your
a fighter. I will fight, but I'm a lover, okay?
yeah.
So yeah, I got it. I agree. I'm gonna promote every time I do the X Files. So, and I do need to get to work on these other books because like I said, I got like 10 more books that's done that I just need to go ahead and publish them.
Girl, if you don't get this money.
Yeah, I mean you can't publish them all at the same time. It's gonna be bad marketing.
Right. You better get your Maya Wicks on. You are authoress. You are authoress. What happened to T? T, where you at?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on mute. I say yes. You're
You're
right.
authoress, girl. You better get your Maya Wicks on. You better stand by the freeway with some oranges, girl.
I am. I'm gonna get it together. I think giving people the PDF version might help me.
I think definitely that.
Yeah, help me with pushing it forward so they can give me some feedback and
But ebooks do better than hard copies anyway.
Not really. I'm a hustler.
Really?
Man, I pop that trunk and sell a hard, clear out that whole box.
But what about the margins though?
What you mean?
Because when you have a hard copy, you had to pay someone and so on and so forth. But the ebook is instantaneous. You don't have to show up everywhere.
No, I mean I like having my actual books. I mean it's the same process. I still got to pay an editor. I still have to get a book cover and I still got to upload it. So my books have ebook and paperback.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm telling you, like I used to before I started TikTok. I would go to the schools and sell my books at the schools, and then for the kid books, and I would sell my other books in the club. I would make $1,000 in 2 days just from selling books.
Well, girl, yeah, I'm with Nice Scissors down there. That 30-day no contact, it probably will be a bestseller because when you breaking up with someone, that's the biggest thing. Like thank you, Continental. How do you stay away from the person? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got step by step, and you know what's so good about the 30-day no contact?
Dated by slave
I have
bone.
my journal excerpts in there, so they get to see in each of the 30-day no contact. My journal excerpts are in there, so they get to see the stuff that I was going through when I was doing the 30-day no contact, the feelings that I was feeling. I'm really vulnerable and transparent. All of those are in that book.
Yeah. Even though I don't want to go through a 30-day no contact, I really would love that book. I want to.
Yeah, I'm real transparent. How stupid I was, the waves of emotion that I would go through.
Why don't you read some of it in there in our lives sometime?
I could do it. I could read something tomorrow. I could do that tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Make sure I don't do it. I ain't in there, T.
Okay, I'm gonna share the live with you. Okay.
I'm just saying, just make. I be jumping in and out. So before you do it, say like, Keyona, your ass in here.
Okay,
I say yes, then read it because I would love to hear that. I think that's the biggest. That's one of the reasons why a lot of these folks in these old janky ass relationships because they can't do the 30-day no contact.
Yeah,
they don't know on the other side of that. I'm telling you, I'm cutting on the other side of that 30 days is. Like, look at T. She's not rushing into no relationship. You know what I'm saying? She has her people, but she's not rushing into, run me down the aisle real quick. We too busy, scared to be alone. We can't even do the first 30 days alone. So we just be like, fuck it. Let me let him cheat on me then. Fuck it. Let me let him. You know what I mean?
Beat on me then. Raised in Chicago?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I was born in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I got out here when I was like 2. My mama brought us out here when I was probably like 1.5, 2 years old.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
you're a Chicago
Are
girl.
you a
What
fan of the
side?
Shy? Are you a fan
South
of the?
side and then the suburb area too, more so like the I don't really want to because people done been doxing or whatever. But I've been back and forth from where I'm at to in the city all my life. So I'm like an
You
hour
said
out.
South Side? You from the South Side?
South Shore Drive, yeah, 69th and Jeffrey, or down by Rainbow Beach.
Okay. Okay.
Actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
my daddy and my mama was born and raised in Chicago too.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Oh, okay. So they from originally,
Yeah,
or they came from the South.
nah, my mama from Cabrini Greens. Yeah,
What?
she Cabrini Greens. My dad, I know he was my grandma and them stay in the South now. I'm be going out there to see them. My grandma in June, but they was in Chicago. Like my great grandma got beat to death out in the city. They broke in her house and unalived her when I probably was like 10 years old.
In Chicago?
My dad, mama, yep.
Why did they do that? They wanted her property or something?
I don't know the whole story. I just know they broke in the house and beat her to death.
Wow, that's crazy. Like I
Mm.
know a lot of people when the values in Chicago was going up, 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 and they were beating these elderly. Matter of fact, they did something in the shot and depicted it where they were beating these old women up to say they can take their fucking properties and stuff. The investors would come in and pay somebody to assault them, so they would be scared. And sometimes it went too far and they died.
Yep.
Because they were struggling
She the first person to come to me from the other side.
from the other side.
She
Wow.
came to me when I was about 12 years old. I wanted to hit her with a cane because I was scared. She was down at the bottom of the stairs telling me to come here. I said, "Get out,
Oh my
go!"
God. Oh my. Oh
I was so
Lord.
scared. But yeah, she was
But
the
now
first person
she's
to
a
come.
comfort to you, right?
She ain't came back. But other people like so what I do, my last vision that I got was my grandma. So my grandma, I was like on this. It's crazy. I told you I get visions, right? And they don't all come to pass immediately. So I got the vision. I was on like this bus, and I ended up transported into this hospital. My aunt that was already passed away was in the hospital as a nurse, and she had like this real sad face on. And then she moved out the way, and my grandma was in the bed, and I just woke up crying because I knew my grandma was finna die. My grandma just passed away last year.
Wow.
Yep. So I get stuff like that, like
That's
those kind of
heavy.
downloads. It don't happen like immediately, but I know something coming.
So your mother grew up in Cabrini Green, but Cabrini was still up when you was little. Did you ever been over there?
Nah, I don't know. My mama, I don't remember if I ever been to Cabrini Greens. I don't think so.
Wow. Yeah, they
My
they
mama said it was
they
bad over
they
there.
tore it down what like 2005 somewhere in there. It
Yeah,
was
I
it
don't know. I don't never remember being over at Cabrini Greens. My mama probably wouldn't let me.
I mean, they said it was horrific. Like literally, that's why they had the cage. See the part that they show on Good Times is the front side. The back side, they had to put screens up because people were throwing each other off the building.
Yeah, my mama said when she got this real big cut above her eye because they had them little glass milk things. They threw that over the thing and bust her whole eye open because she ended up
Mm-mm.
looking up. So she used to tell me stories about it, but I don't think I ever remember being over there.
Yeah, I got friends from Chicago. I don't know. I'm running to Chicago people all the time. I don't know. And of course, Cabrini is. I've been waiting for it to come up with you. I'm saying I ain't gonna force it because she probably like, oh, everybody want to talk about Cabrini fucking Green. Thanks to Good Times. So I was like, I ain't gonna mention it to her. So
My mama tell you, my mama come on here and talk. She be coming on here and talking sometimes. My people love my mama.
oh
Uh,
wow. So
I have some.
how long did she live in Cabrini?
I think she grew up over there.
Wow.
Yeah, I think she
She
grew up.
rough.
Yeah. My mama don't play. My mama. Listen.
She don't play,
Yeah, my mama
girl.
been clean for about 25 years now, but she still don't take no shit. Okay, she
So
still don't take no.
she made out of Cabrini in one piece. She damn so tough.
Yeah, my mama. Yeah, she a fighter. She a
And
fighter.
Continental Action, do you like the show The Shy?
Yeah, I actually just started back watching it. I do.
I've been trying to catch it every night, but girl, thanks to your ass, I can't do TV like I used to. I find more pleasure in That's why I say y'all should be compensated, because a lot of us are getting rid of all these apps and shit that we be paying for, because we be on y'all. We get more entertainment than we do from Netflix and that $15 that or from Hulu or Showtime or BET Plus or blah 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 Peacock. We got every app on the sun, but we hop on here for the free. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
I was thinking about it when I was telling everybody that this was when people was getting on my nerves and I was telling everybody that this was a social experiment. And that shit really start happening. This really would be a good reality show. Everybody on here is like they own character. You got Keyona. Like when I go in different lives, I hear Diamond like, Keyona eat you down. You had Nosy Bossy. I thought, yeah, Keyona Reed. So it's like everybody knows us. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I feel like if we really did come together, this could be a hit.
yes,
I
most
think
definitely.
people just gotta let go of their egos. Like, I don't gotta be in control of shit. Like I'll be a part of the game and don't have to take charge. I don't need a lot of recognition, but I just want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of seeing it come to fruition.
Well, y'all know me. I already said I will financially back whatever it is, with whether we get a network or whether we pay some writers and we tell them the things that have taken place on the app in the last 12 months. I would say, now this is what I was thinking about all of what's been going on. I would say is put us in like a condo building together. You know what I'm saying? Because we all feel like we neighbors. I'd be like, I'm going over T house. You know what I mean? I'd be like, Trip, I rode by your house. I know Trip be like, what the fuck
I
is she
think
doing?
it should be like a panels and then meetups, right? Because you know who are also a part of the show?
Who's
The
that?
trolls.
Yeah, that's true.
Comments, like they make the show too. Them trolls, don't get me wrong. Them motherfuckers keep you going. Cause
Oh,
they
I was talking about us making a movie, like,
oh
or a
yeah,
television
movie.
series. Like
Yeah,
this
but
shit
it
would
gotta
be
look
fun
like
because
this.
like
Yeah.
Heartbreaker comes in, and she's the new girl that got the new, she's in apartment 1B, and all the guys they drooling over, and then the women are like,
Oh yeah, I
I
think
don't
that'll
like
be
that
good
bitch.
too.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I don't
yeah.
like that bitch. Let me, and then something tragic happens to her, and everybody's trying to figure out if it's true or not, and you know what I'm saying? You got all the people. I
Man,
feel like it would be an
yeah.
amazing television
It
series where
would.
it
It
like.
would. Everybody's a character. It's
I
like
was
it's
thinking that
all
this morning. I said
characters.
Tyler Perry don't miss so much fucking money because he ain't on misses out of TikTok. But if we get some screenwriters or just writers, period, and just tell them the story, we would be able to sell it easily.
Oh yeah,
We
I
would,
got some
we would sell it.
screenwriters that's been watching. Like they've been telling me, T, you need to do a tell all. And I was like, I'll think about it because I was thinking about doing a surviving TikTok. But
Yes, definitely.
surviving
But
TikTok.
I just feel it reminds me of, remember the Women of Brewster Place? You
Yeah.
remember that? That's what
Yeah.
like messy TikTok kind of reminds me of. The Women of Brewster Place a little bit, because everybody got their little, this is their background. This is why they're there on Brewster's Place. Why are we here? Why do you have, someone like Trina who's going through her financial issue, her daughter being able to be in the same spaces with a famous boxer's daughter, to an authoress, to a comedian, to a truck driver, to, you know what I mean, to an ex-drug dealer, to a so-called millionaire, to a, just so
Yeah.
many. Like, how the fuck are
Can you
y'all?
imagine though, like doing these, like making a movie like this, like the
Yes.
person put in the comments, it'll be called Under the Influence, and then you'll show the people on the computers, but then actually show what they got going on off the screen. Even the trolls, like you'll have like one of the
Yeah.
trolls, sitting there, like how you got them. Maybe it won't even be a black person on the troll. They've been over here messing with us. You got a white man with a belly hanging over his dang on, touching his knees. He got the glasses on, pushing them up, and he the one that's a troll behind the name. Let me see. Um,
Somebody said, who the millionaire?
Let me see. I'm trying to see one of the Big Spike, like Big Spike on like a regular. Like you would have him behind Big Spike, and you think of Big Spike a black man, but he really an old burly white man that's over here getting off on watching the black women on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be
Mhm.
dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like where, or then you got the one woman that's on here. You know what I'm saying? That's always empowering people or whatever. She gets off, and then maybe she do take off her wig, and she got cancer. You know what I'm saying? She's struggling and she's balding underneath. And you know what I'm saying? She's dealing with some things. She looks in the mirror and she sees brokenness because she's sick and she can't tell nobody. So social media is her place to, go and
Right.
be an influence to other people because nobody else is in her life. And then you got you know what I'm saying? Like you will have all these different people on the forefront, but they have different things going on the back end that nobody will ever guess
That's
because,
why I love the Women of Brewster Place, because again, Oprah's character wind up there because her son got in some trouble one night and she loved him so much. She
Mhm.
put the house up and he ran, so she lost her home. And this part, the two women that were lesbians, and then you had the one, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then you had the guy who bad in hell, and he essayed, the woman, and then the guy who had special needs or whatever got blank beat to death for it because she spazzed. She didn't know who had did it to her and spazzed out. I swear, when I think about us and all that we've been going through, I think about the Women of Brewster Place, and Oprah would buy it because that's her baby. The Women of Brewster's Place was her baby, so she would probably give it the same energy she gave the remake of The Color Purple. She would bring the newness of us to the Women of Brewster's Place, but we need to put it together so we can present it because Carlos, he ain't hard to now. Oprah is hard to touch, but Carlos King is not hard to get in touch with. He's not hard to touch and he's not hard to get in touch with. But I promise you, yeah, what is it? That was another one for the women, the colored women. Tyler Perry did that one. That was the same thing. Everybody had a backstory of why they wound up where they are, and I think that's us. We all have a backstory of why the hell are we on this app called TikTok? And why
Yeah.
did when the world started back, why didn't we leave it alone? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got on it afterwards. Hell,
Me
I didn't even
too.
get on
Me
it when the
too.
world crashed. I got on it
Me
afterwards.
too.
I'm late to the
Mhm.
party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here I
But
am.
but you know what's so funny, Kiana? I'm glad I got on it now because like that's why I be cracking up at people because like this is the most peaceful my life has ever been, right? 2,
Mm.
3, 4 years ago, like I was going through it. I was healing from a really bad relationship, heartbroken, trying to find myself, trying to start a business, all of these things, just asking God to, like just to guide my way and, order my steps. So like when people be like, girl, people got tea on you, girl, ain't shit on me. I literally ain't got shit going on in my life right now. This is the most peace I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? Like
With all the chaos that goes on this app and also in your room, in your house, because girl,
when
we
I
be over
tell you,
there
you see
cutting up
everything
some
going on,
days.
you see
We
what
be
in that
over there
holy
cutting the
room.
fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. Like the most chaos I got in my life right now is TikTok.
Wow, that's a
That's the
blessing,
crazy
though.
part. Yeah. I was just telling Unruly, he had came over, my guy, he had came over and I was like, if
You know
only
damn well I know who Unruly is. We talk to Unruly 3 to 5 business days a
yeah.
week.
Yeah, he was over here the other day and I was like, if they only knew, if they was around the time when we was going through it, he was like, I know, right? Like I literally have, and he knows it because he it's like the more he been around, I go up. I don't fall. I'm rising up, and I just come so far, and that's why I was like, people just don't understand the level of peace that I'm in my life right now. The most drama I have on TikTok, the most action I have is on TikTok.
So even with the friendship thing, did that take you off your rocker at all?
It
You
hurt me,
handled
you know
it
what I'm
well.
saying?
You
It
handled
hurt
it.
me, but I always look at things like I had prayed a couple years ago to God for the gift of goodbye. I used to didn't have the gift of goodbye.
Woo, that's a book. That's a
Yeah,
book.
girl, I didn't have the gift of goodbye, and once I God gave me the gift of goodbye, I can release things easier. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a hard time letting go because when you let go, something else is going to come in place, and my friendships may not necessarily be over. This may be a learning opportunity for us all. You understand what I'm saying? Like I never close the doors completely to something that's human. They're human. We're all human. They fucked up. We fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. I'm not the perfect friend. They weren't the perfect friends, but that's where you learn when you a real friend is when times like this get rough, what you do in that time.
Good night, Miss Honey. Yeah.
So
I don't know, T, because I think all of us, except for you, and I think all of us want to individually strangle you
I
because
know.
we're all like, T,
I know.
the fuck is you thinking? Let these hoes play in your face again. Like, we all see, of course you got the trolls who like, T time ain't innocent. But for
I ain't.
those of you who no, we know what they mean, and we know what we mean that you're not innocent as well. But we saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah, but like I think here's the thing. I think everybody reaches times, right? Like you ever seen boy, you watch the movies and I watch movies, so I think through film and I think through stories. So you watch the movies when them young boys, they grow up together and they be like so tight, and then they get older, they start getting money, and then they start getting bitches, and then you will never think that dude gonna be the one to kill dude. So what I'm saying is this. I don't believe my whole friendship with my friends was fake. I believe there came a time where things happened, and like my girl, she folded. You know what I'm saying? I believe my girl was in a vulnerable space. I believe that she
Oh
was.
my God, T, don't do that.
I'm being honest. I think that when there's a break gap, right? And say for instance, now and we have seasons, right?
Right.
So when you get to doing something different, like me, I'm an author, I'm on TikTok. My friendships in real life, they couldn't relate to what I'm doing right now because they're not doing what I'm doing. So you would think like, well, damn, your girl is, you know what I'm saying? T on TikTok every day. She don't be calling you like that. If my friends are easily influenced like that, I wouldn't have no friends right now. But instead, my friends, they come, they see me, they know what I'm doing, and they're happy for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with Chef. She found another thing. She found something else she was doing, and she opened up she made a poor decision.
Very poor.
She made a poor decision, and in that decision, you know what I'm saying? Some shit happened that shouldn't have happened. Do I think that was our whole friendship? Absolutely not. Do I think that she had it out for me the whole time? Absolutely not. Do I believe that all the other times were fake? Absolutely not. I think this time right here, some fucked up things happen. But I don't think it's nothing that we can't come together and talk about and make right.
But how do you
Had
move?
that moment happen.
No, I haven't called her, but I will. I mean, when it's time.
No, hold on. You shouldn't be the one calling.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was
She's
saying.
I
reached
was
out.
telling
She's reached out
someone
to me.
yesterday. I said, I'm
She's
gonna tell
reached
you the
out to me.
card Chef gonna play. I'm gonna tell you how Chef, because she knows T. She knows T value. Y'all Libras be on that friendship shit. She knows T values friendship as much as family. You know what I mean? So she knows all she got to do is stay over there in the cut because she knows she's wrong, 1,000% wrong, and so she can get away with not saying, "T, I fucked up, I did this and that," by just staying away from you. But in my opinion, that alone says everything. If
No,
I
she's
gotta,
reached out.
after
She's
you
reached out
fuck
to
over
me.
me, I gotta come back to you and be check on
No,
you
no, no,
first.
no. She has reached out to me. I just hasn't. I haven't really responded much yet.
But you're saying that at the same time, you're saying it can be fixed with with communication, but you're not taking the communication.
Right. So for me, right, I have to process things, right? I don't want to handle anything out of emotion or out of anger. So I try my best to just step back for a minute and then allow things to kind of just mellow out a little bit. You got her daughter just graduated. I got things going on over here. Just let things mellow out a little bit and then go back to the go back to the middle when it's time. It doesn't mean that has to happen right now. Emotions are heightened right now. Shit is rocky. There's questions that need to be answered. And sometimes you got to let shit sit there for a minute and then come back to it. And that's just might be something that we may have to do.
Are you just completely not receiving her calls? Or are you telling her, "Hey, not now. I'm not ready."
I responded back to her, but we just haven't had that conversation.
Will you trust her again?
Yeah, I'm very like,
Once you let it go, you let it go.
I do, and it's a gift and a curse because I do. When I forgive, I actually forgive.
Wow.
I actually do. Yeah,
Girl, God bless you, honey.
it's a
My
gift.
I had a friend, I was telling them on my live earlier today. I met this girl. We was about 3 or 4 because we was on a tricycle together. I never forget that. And as fate would have it, I show up on kindergarten first day of school and she's in my class, right? First day of school, first grade, she's in my class. Second grade, she's in my class. And her mom went to the school and said, Naisha and Christy cannot be in together, in class together, because all our report cards were saying, talk too much to Naisha, talk too much to Christy, right? And so that was the summer going into third grade. Well, as fate would have it, that's the summer my parents broke up. And I walked down the street and saw her. I was like, oh, okay. And her grandmother walked me home and told my dad, I want her to spend the night. And she said, okay. She washed my clothes. The next day, like 3, 4 days that happened in a row. She said, fine, I'll give her back when I'm ready to give her back. And he said, yes, ma'am, Miss Darlene. Well, I didn't go back till I was probably 17. I stayed with my best friend and her grandmother pretty much 9 months out of the year from 8 till I was about 17 years old. And her mother, in my senior year of high school, her mother, which me and her mom kind of got really, really cool because I have an old soul. So I would be talking to the mom. And her mother just told me out of nowhere, she said, my daughter is not your friend. Now I had heard all the people at our school, right? They was telling me that, like, Christy ain't your friend. Christy ain't your friend. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is just hating on the friendship that we have, and but we've had it since 3, and I've lived in their house. I live in her house. How the fuck is she ain't my friend? We sleep in the same bed every night, right? And thank you, Miss Honey. When her mother told me, when her mother said it, I didn't look back, T. I didn't look
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I get that. And like I say, I know if things happen, I know how to walk away. I know how to watch, like how to wash my hands.
But
But
I'm gonna tell you, God will fix it because
yeah,
2009, I got on Facebook, right? And I would only see Christy in passing if we wound up showing up at her.
did she freeze? She froze y'all.
She did. I don't know what happened. She was mid sentence.
She probably paused her.
But I want to give you your flowers too. I don't know. You probably don't know me, but I'm in the comments, in your comments all the time. So I follow you a lot, but I don't say too much. I've never been up on your panel before.
I
Um,
see your name. Yeah, she
okay.
probably your battery died or something.
Uh-huh. So I do enjoy. I love the when you say story. That's
Leave
my
me alone.
favorite word. I don't know if you do that on purpose or is that your actual pronunciation of the word.
I picked it up off the app and I can't shake it. I can say story, but when I'm just talking it just comes off story. You know what I'm saying? Cuz I picked it up like,
That's the cutest,
how
hilarious
sometimes you
thing.
be
I
around
like.
something and you
It
hear
kills
something so
me every
long.
time I hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
grew up in Chicago Heights area. I've been there since I was a kid. Well, but I moved down to Atlanta, and I've been here for the past 30 years. So I grew up in all the area, Markham,
Okay,
Sibley,
okay.
Dixie Sibley. My mom taught it right there in Markham, in the elementary school right across from at that mall. Used to be a mall there. My mom taught in that school. It was connected to the mall. I don't know if you go that far back, but
Markham. My stepmama used to live out there, but I've been out there like when I used to go visit my dad, but I'm not too familiar with the area.
okay, Harvey area, all that area.
Okay.
That's where I used to kick it at.
You
That's
know the
why.
McNeils? Like
Who?
Tanisha McNeil, Stevie McNeil.
McNeils. No, that doesn't sound familiar.
Okay. Okay.
So, is that you related to them? Is
My
that
dad, my dad girlfriend, that's her kids, but I used to go over there and she stayed out in Harvey, Markham, like in that area.
yeah? That doesn't sound
That's
familiar
her
to me
kids.
though.
Yeah.
But we want to thank you for coming out tonight and adding. And well, I guess we're just gonna shut it down from here since we lost her.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head out. Anybody got, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We will do some chapters from the books tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be real cool. That'd be real. I would love to hear what you have to say on
Yeah, I
that.
think we can do that. We can get it back right. Bring the energy, shift everything back. So
All right, man. Thank you everybody for coming out, and we'll talk tomorrow. We'll shut it down.
okay. Oh y'all, you know what? I do got a book, and it's, you know what, this might be the time to write it. It's called God damn it. It's a friendship book. But
Name the book. God damn it, that's some bull.
it's a friendship book though, and I was gonna write one for youth and I was gonna write one for adults. But it was teaching girls how to be friends genuinely. And because I don't think that we're taught as women, young girls, how to really, I have no idea, Queen, how to really be a friend and what a friend is. And I started writing it for my daughter and her friend group because, I think that they learn from their parents of how to be friends. Like that ain't your friend because they ain't calling you every day. That ain't your friend because, you know what I'm saying? Like she ain't stopped talking to that boy, and I got to find out the name. It's in my notes. But it's a friendship books, and it's I think this is a perfect time to finish it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Where did you get this inspiration to write all these books?
Just stuff like this, like daily things that happen in life, and you just want to, like, you realize that, like, certain things you realize we ain't never been taught it. You know what I'm saying? And what better way to do it is just to, like, kind of make it make sense in either a seminar or a book or, something like that. So that's just where usually my ideas come from. Like, I could be watching a movie or something and be like, you know what, that'd be a good book. And just,
You never thought about doing a bio, a book on your life itself?
yeah, I already finished it. It's called A Little Bit of Sunshine.
Damn, how many actual books do you have?
So all together, I've written 20
Wow.
some books. And then I have some that's like started and haven't been finished. But I have 14 published.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's awesome stuff. That's
Thank
awesome
you.
stuff.
Look, it's my therapy. I don't smoke no weed and I only drink when I go outside. So this is my high. Writing is my high.
So the next step is to get it on picture, on film.
Yeah, I've
That's
I've
what
had
you.
people try to invest in that. I was flown out to LA a couple years ago to try to put